fantasy is sucking.
Yeah, fuck Cam Newton.
I'm more pissed
Why?
about Dalvin Cook.
Kim, the kid Oh, I'm playing you?
Yeah, you're beating the fuck out of me.
Yes! I was like, wait a minute, the guy I'm playing had Cam Newton and he benched him. That would explain it.
Because Cam and his fucking injured shoulder have done nothing like higher than 11 points for the past 2 games. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna throw Rivers in. I'll bench Cam. He's playing New England. We'll see what happens. Fucking 33 points, just sitting there, just out in the ether, doing me nothing.
Yeah,
Plus,
I like
Hyde
how it
and Crowell fucking did shit.
I have Funchess on my bench.
well, Hyde's a bum.
I like how Atlanta is so bitter about the Super Bowl they just decided to walk and give Buffalo a fucking win. Holy fuck. How? How?
It makes you feel better. I've got Giovanni Bernard on my bench with 15.5 points.
Like,
I got fucking Dalton on my bench because I started Matty Ice. I had 30 fucking points with Dalton.
Oh, yeah. Why would you bench him against the Browns? They're atrocious.
Because he's had a fucking shitty year, and it's Matty Ice against Buffalo.
Devin
Buffalo's defense is good.
Devin Funchess, 19 points on my bench.
Yeah, my only big loss was Giovanni Bernard. I benched him, and he had a receiving touchdown for 70 yards. Did nothing else, but receiving touchdown for 70 yards.
dude, my kicker didn't even fucking show up. 5 points in this league with a fucking kicker.
Gostkowski got me 15. That's stupid.
Zwerlin got my opponent 27.
Yeah, Chris, what kicker had got that guy 25?
Zwerlin, probably.
Kicker.
Who?
Arizona's
Greg
kicker,
Arizona.
I believe. No, the Rams. 27 points.
out of a fucking kicker. Yeah, that's Greg Zwerlin. I'm going against him in my league. Fucking bullshit.
Well, hey, I woke up this morning to, hey, just so you know, Crabtree has been probable all week, and, yeah, now he's not playing.
Hmm.
And then I went to plug in Ted Ginn Jr., but no, they were playing in England.
Oh.
So I picked up fucking Ronald Woods, whatever this bum's, Robert Woods, off the waiver wire just to throw him in a plug to hope he would get me points.
Boo.
Damn.
Yeah. Totally fucked me. And I benched Giovanni Bernard because they've been like, he's not going to get any touches, he's going to be behind Mixon, don't even bother playing him. It's alright. I'm going to beat Adam, that's all that matters.
Yeah, I
Cowboys.
need I need some divine intervention.
I know Kelsey's going to get me points. I don't know how many, but he normally gets me 10. Crowder's going to get me like 5, and Seattle's defense is going to shit on Indy, which is going to be awesome to watch. So wait, what's the Monday night and what's the 8 o'clock? Oh, Monday night is Kansas City, Washington, and the 8 o'clock is Indy, Seattle for the 8 o'clock. Nobody's going to be watching that one.
So we're playing Lawrence's, right?
Oh, Dave's there?
Yes, we're playing Lawrence's.
Sorry.
Alright, so we have to kill
Everyone
Dave.
leveled? Everyone leveled?
Yep.
Yep. I am 6 levels of Ranger, 2 levels of Druid now.
Congrats.
And I took... Mike, what circle are you? You're Earth?
Yeah, I'm land.
I went Moon.
Nice.
So I can shapeshift as a bonus action, which is awesome.
He's gonna pull a Dave and just go bear.
Or Badger.
No, he was totally gonna do Badger.
Badger all the time. I just don't know what it can turn into. Monster manual.
Oh, what the hell show was that? They used to tie a badger to a stick and use it as a weapon?
It was no, that was a joke in Futurama.
Yeah, I think we might have to try that.
It was a joke in Futurama. It was a when they went back in the past to try to change it so Farnsworth's relative couldn't
Spoiler alert.
couldn't
Wasn't it
betray America
The Badginator or something.
It was something. It was Ben Franklin, Franklinator, I think.
Oh, the
Like,
Franklinator.
It was just like a badger strapped to a stick that he gave everyone, and like Fry got a squirrel.
So where do I see what I can change into? It's not in the player's handbook?
There are a couple of beasts in the back of the book, but that's why I got the monster manual just to have more of a list.
Ryan,
Yeah.
I'm sure I've sent you.
You did send me the monster manual. I gotta find it.
Also, it's you have to have seen the creature before.
You telling me he hasn't seen a fucking badger? I'm gonna call you a liar.
That's not what I'm saying. I'm just telling him.
I'm just saying.
Well, that's gonna have to be Lawrence's discretion, seeing as I lived as a forest gnome.
Well, you
Didn't
got
you
your
live in a
name.
badger den?
I've seen a badger.
Well, I've seen a badger. It's in my story, but
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, what?
I meant for anything else that you wanted to turn into.
Dave, you are like the ultimate fucking cuck. You are like Steve, but worse.
Oh,
Just like out of left field, as we're just sitting here talking about that I can shapeshift. Dave's just like, oh, by the way, as a rule Nazi, just so you know, you can't shift into anything you haven't seen. Alright, I'm gonna go back to not paying attention now.
Just saying. If you want to be like, I'm a shark now, I'm like, no, you can't be a shark. You haven't seen a
Why
shark.
the fuck would I turn into a shark? And how do you know I haven't seen a shark?
Dude, if he wants to be a fucking land shark, man.
oh, I've missed
You haven't
this.
seen his back.
I'm already mad at Dave. We haven't played in like a month and a half, and I'm already mad at
What
Dave.
was that fucking cartoon? Street Sharks.
Oh, good
There
show.
you go. Great show. Not as good as Biker Mice from Mars, but you know.
Not quite, no.
I had action figures of those guys.
I hate it when they want me to try new shit.
I was also a big fan of Mummies Alive, but
Yes. Oh, 80s cartoons are the best.
it's so good.
80s to early 90s.
Gargoyles.
Yep,
It's
that's
more
exactly
beyond-
right.
It's not like
What?
under just like animals or beasts.
Yeah, anything that says
What I look
beast.
like Captain Planet?
Oh, Captain
That's
Planet.
Dave knows everything.
I did. He just said anything under beasts, but it's not under beasts or animals. So
Dave, you suck at this.
What do you mean? Like,
No.
if you look at giant spider, it says large beast. You mean specifically in the monster manual?
Yeah, it's alphabetic, the monster manual, which is a pain in the ass.
They needed to pick some system.
Yeah.
Interesting sound effects.
Sorry. It's my Moogle noise. I forgot to turn my phone down, sorry.
Could have had like a beast section with, and
Yeah.
then put all the beasts in alphabetical order.
Well, they do have Appendix A, which is miscellaneous creatures, which is basically that.
Oh, by the way, Lawrence, do you mind if I grab that Warcaster instead of taking the ability score increase?
You want a feat? That's from the player's handbook, yeah? That's fine.
Yeah. All right, cool.
Standard stuff, no problem. I won't argue with him. Remember, level up abilities only trigger after you've had a long rest.
Oh,
And if you're not at full hit points, you don't get the hit points. You
Yeah.
increase your cap, not your max, not your current. And I think Helm is the only one at full health.
my max is taken down too because I was like bitten or something.
Oh yeah, I poisoned you.
Yeah.
Oh, Lawrence, I have 76 health points now. Hit points now.
Do you?
Yeah.
You mean? Oh, okay.
Lawrence, what do you have what do you have me at?
Current or max?
Current. Well, current and max, just to make sure I'm on the same page, but what do you have me at currently?
54 hit points. Oh, 70.
Out of 70?
Oh shit!
Okay.
I have a 60 written under that, and I don't know why.
I don't know why either. So,
Oh, because you have temporarily reduced hit points. That's why.
okay, so 60's current max.
Because remember, you lost Constitution points, so you lost hit points.
I don't remember anything because I was
Probably wouldn't remember that. Yes, I was just thinking.
Yeah. All right. So 60s max, 54 is current. Total hit from the level. I'm at 78 max now, with no reductions. So you know. And how much Constitution am I missing? Was it 2 points?
Enough to bring you down 10 points. I mean, 10, did I say 2 points? I meant 10 points.
I figured you meant enough Constitution missing to lose 10 hit points.
Yeah.
Okay.
That. So right now I have you 54 out of 78 with current cap of 68.
Current cap 68. Okay. And
Elmar, I have 43 of 62 with a current cap of 59.
What do you have me?
I have you at 36 of 48.
Okay, I'm at 54 now with the level.
I just read what Chris typed.
So you're at 36 of 54. Got it.
Yep.
Ryan, just so you know, I have you at 54 of 73 right now.
Yeah, I'll be 54 of 84.
Alright, so currently 54 of 84, 76 of 76, 36 of 54, 54 of 78, cap of 68, 43 of 62, cap of 59.
Wait, you said 43?
43 of 62 with a max of 59, current max of 59.
Okay.
I also have that the dagger is stuck with Hajib's form.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know what this means, but I have a note that says helm is encapsulated with darkness. I don't know what my note means.
I thought Hajib was sucked into the dagger, and then Helm
Yes.
was like possessed with the dagger in his hand.
No, different dagger.
No, I had the long swords. They transformed into two long
yeah.
swords.
I have Belmar is poisoned for the next 2 hours. Belmar and Badger are currently stunned, and a wall of fire is burning with 6 rounds left, blocking the doorway.
Blocking the doorway
Okay.
out, or is there a different doorway?
If anyone was curious as to what I have done. That. This is the door. There's the fire.
Okay. Is the yellow daylight?
Mm-hmm.
I thought the yellow was more fire. I could be wrong.
Nope. It was daylight. That's how you guys fucking kicked a vampire in his spawn's ass in like 5 seconds. Couldn't have been fucking possible.
All right. Cool.
Yeah. So when we last left our heroes, they followed their erstwhile companion Valador through a maze of a dungeon keep within the Iron Step, seeking out the great vampire lord Hajib to recover the blade, the cursed blade. After following Valador through what seemed like an endless maze, where most of the party was in fact semi-doped up, based off of a potion they drank from a mom, the magical vendor within town that they befriended. The party entered what appeared to be Hijab's throne room. Not waiting, well, Hijab offered them to take the blade in exchange for leaving a companion. Deciding this was not a valid offer, the party launched its attack. Helm grabbing up cursed blade, Shajab had planted in the ground before him. Helm used its power to attack. I believe it was Belmar blasted daylight throughout the chambers, instantly weakening and preventing the regeneration of their vampire foes. And then the party went pretty much damage mad and killed everybody.
So I no longer have the Dagger of Undead, correct?
Correct.
Which means...
I'm assuming that's what my note dagger sucked up when Jeeves formed it.
Yeah, you told me that, like, his form disappeared, and I was like, do I still have the dagger? You said no. I have to be attuned to that, do I not?
The dagger was an attuned item, yes.
Alright, so I now have one free attunement slot.
Whoop whoop!
Which I believe... Mace of Disruption?
I was gonna say, pretty sure you have plenty of magic items to choose from.
No, I only have that now.
Pretty sure we were all maxed out on.
Oh yeah, you sold a bunch of shit. All the other attuned items. You're like, yep, we don't have any more of them, so sell it. No control. What the fuck does that mean?
I think
Can't give me,
I lost control.
Probably did. You're a bastard like that.
Can somebody give me info on the Mace of Disruption?
I got Balador still alive. Haha, there is one foe left to fight you. Someone gonna give me the information?
Yeah, I'm pulling it up now. Said it's just a Mace of Disruption.
Link.
Oh, yep, there it is.
Oh, beat you to it.
Wasn't the yellow gold and not sunlight?
It was daylight.
When did I melt gold? Does anyone remember that?
Nope.
I think you do. You kept throwing fireballs to get rid of the cloths that were covering up the daylight pebble, and that might have been what did it. Because I remember it melted the pebble.
Mm.
I can't fucking write right now.
I need to, like, retranscribe my character sheet.
Yeah, that's why I was looking into getting a PDF one. I thought I had the
Had the what?
magic.
The magic's in me.
So,
Oh,
so with his... Is Balador doing anything with his master, like, not here?
well, we haven't had a chance to react, as far as I recall. Or if we did, yes, he was being violent still.
No, we basically ended it with everybody goes poof and we're done.
We didn't go poof, Balador's still there.
I think I sucked up the what's his name, the vampire lord, and then Balador is like, "Everybody, we have to run! Get away from." Yeah,
Just like that,
so that's
huh?
what I remember. Yeah.
Mm. Yeah. That's why he got sucked up with Ajib's form. They're sucked up by Helm and his cursed blade. That's what
Right.
that was.
And then the blade said, "He's mine."
Yes,
Something like that.
yes, that's right. Hold on, I think I had a video chat with you, Dave. Or chat back and forth with you. I said a lot of shit.
Hopefully Dave's dead. I mean, what?
Does Dave have another character rolled just in case?
No, I'm not that prepared.
Because why would you be?
Yeah, we've not been playing for like 2 months.
That's right. Okay. So yeah, Badger took the dagger of undead slaying, stabbed Ajib, and then after he planted the dagger in him, Helm, picking up the blades, had stabbed Ajib as well, and the blade had absorbed the energy of both the dagger and Ajib's form. David also struck multiple of the vampire spawn and absorbed them into the blade as well.
You're welcome, guys.
That's what the Helm is encapsulated with darkness, because he is now emanating darkness.
With no control
And
over his
he's-
character.
And he's no longer in player control.
So
That's
we
what I
gotta,
thought.
So we gotta kill Dave.
We shall see. Alright,
Right.
I don't know where we were in the initiative order, so we'll just continue with, looks like Baracus. We'll go at the top. And Belmar and Badger are stunned for 2 rounds. Belmar, you are poisoned
Oh,
for 2 rounds.
yeah.
For 2 rounds? Ugh.
Poisoned for 2 hours. Stunned for 2 rounds.
Right.
Wait, am I still a spider right now? I feel like I was a spider.
I don't have a note of that. If you recall that, you could be a spider.
I
But
don't want to be, but I think I was.
okay. I mean, are you a spider?
I'll just say yeah, because I don't think I turned back. I think I turned into a spider to escape. I didn't escape, and then I got stunned.
Right. Well, as long as you're poisoned, just keep in mind that you have a disadvantage on all attack rolls and ability checks.
Oh, I didn't know that.
That's what poison means.
At least we can record the aftermath.
So yeah, practice. We're gonna jump right in and put all the pressure on you to see what you want to do right off the bat.
And he hasn't rolled a new character? This will be interesting.
I don't know what Dave's done. Dave might have rolled a new character, or Dave
No,
might not.
He said he did.
Just said, I would never be that prepared.
Because Dave, even though
It's not like Dave's characters ever die.
right,
It's true.
and it's also not like we haven't played in what 2 months, as I think Ryan said.
It's been about a month and a half, if not 2. From my campaign, definitely about 2. I think we played yours once, Adam, and that's been.
I thought we did 2, but either way,
Yeah,
it's
we
been
killed
a while.
Marvel.
It was
Killed
like
Marlos, you know.
the travel into the temple and then the killing of Morthos, and that's where
Morthos,
we left off.
Marlos, something oath.
Death to the traitor. 21.
You're attacking.
Valador.
Kill the
attacking
non-believer.
What are you attacking him with?
Fireball.
Fire bolt or fireball?
Bolt.
Okay. That's an attack roll?
Yeah.
21 hits, yes.
For 9 damage.
9 damage, okay. Ah, you fool! Anything else?
I move 4 squares down.
Alright, anything else?
I stand defensively.
Fuck you. Belmar, you are stunned. Badger, you are stunned. Helm, you do not have a turn.
Aww.
Helm's arm seems to emanate darkness, raising the blades over his head. He slashes down at Badger.
You want me to roll?
Badger, I need you to make a Constitution check, please. No, Dave, I don't need you to roll. I got it.
20.
Okay.
All right. Even though you're not even aware of your surroundings, you can feel almost some kind of internal struggle. And for a moment, you can see outside. You can see yourself from outside your form. You feel as if your soul has temporarily left your body. With a strong effort of will, you force your heart to keep beating, and you zap back into your body. You also take 16 points of damage.
I also have extra attack.
Shut up, Dave.
Oh, okay. In that case,
And 2 weapons.
yeah, I hit it with 2 weapons. I didn't get the extra attack then. All right, so we'll do the extra attack. That's another 8 points of damage.
And sneak attack.
You want to keep fucking going?
What's your sneak attack bonus?
1d6.
What the fuck?
6 on top of that then.
I'm a damage machine. I don't know.
Shut the fuck up, Dave.
With each blow struck, those of you who are aware of your surroundings, Trevok and Baracus, you can see the dark energy seeming to pulse slowly outward, expanding from Helm's swarm. Trevok, you're up.
Alright, if I recall what I was told of last session correctly, I'm currently grappling Balador.
Yeah.
And I have a...
No, you guys separated.
We separated?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're both prone, but you separated.
We're prone. Alright, well then I'm gonna stand up.
Yes.
And...
Whoop. Stand up and... Stand up and...
I'm
stand
going
up
to...
and...
Well, I'm going to move to the side of Balador, just a 5-foot shift. Because I can see the darkness emanating, right?
Oh yeah, it's quite visible. Which side are we going on Balador?
Left.
Here?
Yeah, just one square to the left of him, in between the daylight. I'm going to cast Protection from Evil and Good on Badger.
Which one?
On Badger. It's
believe
it's Protection from Evil and Good. I will protect from evil.
Oh. No, it doesn't make you make a pick. That's weird. That's a weird spell. It protects you from evil and good by default. So you're touching Badger and giving him protection. Okay.
Yep. So Ryan, you have, Aberration, Celestials, Elementals, Fae, Fiend, and Undead have disadvantage on attack rolls against you. You also can't be charmed, frightened, or possessed by them.
Should have touched Helm.
Probably, but...
Yeah, you should have touched Helm.
I figured there was going to be some workabout where it's like the item is cursed.
He might absorb you, but...
So
Anything else?
I'm going to use an action surge and attack Balador.
Okay.
Yep, additional action, so full attack. Uh, 22 and a 17.
I thought you were going to say 22 and a half. I'm like, fuck you. First one hits.
First one hits. All right.
Yeah.
9 fire damage and 10 regular. 19 total.
Ugh. Oh, fool. Should run. You can see that bits of his mouth are acidically burned away and can't seem to heal in the sunlight. Anything else?
No, I believe that'll be the extent of what I can do this round.
Alright. Balador mutters under his breath, and a glowing portal appears. Here. Balador takes a 5-foot step into it. Badger is stunned, does not get an attack of opportunity. And he vanishes.
Son of a bitch.
Does the portal seal upon his exit?
It seems to float there. You can see that the portal itself appears to be slowly closing.
Oh, we're primed for one of those cartoon moments where, like, the last person tries to dive through.
Who knows?
Belmar takes a running leap and lands as it collapses.
Alright, top of the order, Brackets.
I am going to use Mage Hand. Open a vial of holy water, put it in the Mage Hand, and then dunk it on Helm's Head. Let's see what happens.
On who?
Helm's Head?
Oh, Helm. I thought you said Adam. I was like, on Trevok? Or what? Who, you think somebody else is called Adam? What? If she's over Alright. So the hand floats 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, hovers, glowing over Helm's head, and pours out its holy water. The water itself seems to sizzle and pop as it enters the darkened field encapsulating Helm. It seems to have no other effect besides creating a momentary steam.
Hella evil shakes off holy water. Wonderful. I am going to perceive through the fire and check our flank.
Alright. Give me a perception at disadvantage.
16.
It's hard to see anything through or hear anything over the crackle and pop. I think you catch a hint of some kind of screaming or hissing noise that does not seem to come from the flame.
Okay, I have my back up against the wall, so I have everything in my peripherals.
Anything else?
And I'm done.
Alright, Belmont. You are stunned. Badger. Helm, you once again lash out at Badger. A booming voice echoes through the chamber, seemingly sourceless, though Helm's form does open its mouth. You shall all strengthen my soul. Ooh, critical threat. Interesting. Badger. You take that, followed by sneak attack damage. 18 points of damage.
Okay. Dave, mute yourself when you're using your fucking bowling ball.
Give me a Constitution check, please, Badger.
I haven't rolled.
What the fuck is banging off your mic then? 17.
Alright, once again, you feel the tug, and you get a fleeting glimpse of your bleeding and wounded body from the outside. You find it much harder to struggle back. You're not sure if you'll survive another strike, but you manage to snap your soul back into your body once again. Brings us to Trevok.
All right. Assuming that no, I don't even have to assume. I'm going to step forward and full attack Helm.
Okay.
So 21 and 19.
Both hit.
My AC is 21. You gave me four armor class for the black swords.
You're just the fucking worst.
One hits. Good recollection, sir. Way to write that down.
All right. 19 damage, 9 of it fire, and I'm going to use... I think I have another one.
You note that the fire damage seems to be partially absorbed by the darkness.
The fire damage is absorbed.
You also note that the blood you spill, while sizzling and popping, seems to circle as if there's a high wind current encircling Helm's body. The blood seems to flow around him cyclically.
All right, that's none of that is probably good, and I actually don't have another action surge, so I'm pretty sure that's my turn.
All right. Perception check from Trevok and Baracus.
27.
14.
All right. Trevok and Baracus, you both realize that the portal seems to be closing. If you didn't already, you'd estimate you have, in out-of-game terms, about 2 rounds left before the portal closes.
I appreciate the out-of-game terms, thank you. Prevent the question from being asked.
Yeah. Baracus, you're up.
Rackus doesn't know what to do.
When the answer isn't just simply start a fire.
Well, there's a fire going already, so
Is it Baracus' cause? I figured it was, but...
of course it is.
Alright. So, Ryan, since you stepped away, I attacked Helm, and the blood that spilled from him is, like, pooling in a circle as if affected by a gust of wind. And the fire was sort of absorbed.
You could tell him that in-game since he's been stunned for the last 2 rounds and wouldn't have noticed that.
I will tell him that in-game then.
Well, I've basically been playing for an hour, and all I've done is gotten the shit kicked out of me. So
We have not been playing for an hour. We were waiting for Dave until about 6:30 when he finally
okay,
revealed
so
that
I've
he
been.
was there.
so
And
I've
then
been-
we spent about another 10 minutes bullshitting about fantasy football,
Right.
followed by about another 15 to 20 minutes trying to figure out what the fuck happened last time.
All right, so I've been sitting here for a half hour just getting my shit kicked in. So I'm gonna go do something else until it's actually my turn.
Well, it's coming too. As soon as Baracus tells me what he wants to do, and then Belmar does his first turn.
So I'll be back.
Oh,
Do the same thing I did earlier, except I am going to open up a potion and feed it to Badger.
his head's not tilted back, and I don't know if you can feed him a potion without him being consciously aware.
Can you
If
not
he was
use a
on-
potion to revive knocked out?
If he was on his back, like, you could pour it down his throat, but he's standing there wobbly on his feet. Like, I'm trying to envision how that would work. How you would, like, if you think about it, if you use a magic hand and you're pouring a potion down his throat, with him standing wobbly like that, wouldn't it just dribble out his chin?
Wouldn't that become part of the same motion as kind of like grabbing his hair and tilting his head back as
Yeah,
you pour or something?
Mage hand, so it's one hand pouring the potion, not 2 hands holding his head back and pouring, you know? I'm not opposed to the idea, I'm just trying to see how that would work, and I don't see it.
Well, Mage Hand can lift up to, what was it, 5-10 pounds?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
So
It's not a matter of him getting the potion and pouring it at him.
no,
I
but
just don't see how.
my thought is if the Mage Hand can lift that much weight and he's dazed, then the hand could physically like insert the potion into his mouth and then crane it at an angle.
Give me a dex check.
You mean like shove it in like a baby's bottle?
Kinda, yeah.
20.
All right. For a moment, it appears as if Belmar might stumble over and fall on his back. However, your fine magical manipulation manages to masticate the mana magnificently.
Oh, Jesus.
Maneuver.
With the alliteration.
Roll for healing.
What was it again?
I think it's 2d4.
So even at max healing, if I take one more hit, I'm dead.
6.
Hey!
That doesn't do shit when he's dealing 20-something damage a pop. I appreciate it, Canada, but my soul's probably going to get sucked up.
Well, Trayvon can always push you into the portal. Could have. You'll get act first now, so. Anything else there, Breck? Excuse me.
Yeah, potion of healing's 2d4 plus 2.
Oh, so 8. Look at that, you get an extra 2.
Maybe you took that into consideration.
Alright, you want.
No, I'll take it.
Canada, did you include the plus 2?
I gave the calculations based on the previous knowledge, so no.
Okay. Anything else? Correct.
Bonus actions can only be used on your turn, right?
Yes.
Correct, unless it's a reaction.
Lawrence, in my out-of-body experience, did I know that Helm was the one attacking me?
You could see. Give me an insight check.
Good question.
15.
You could see what appeared to be a look of horrified panic on Helm's face on the astral plane, and you could see that his form seemed to be covered in barbed shadows.
I'm done.
So he's in another plane?
You could see his form. Your insight allows you to understand that you may have gotten a glimpse of the deeper struggle going on across from you via that view of the plane.
Okay. So I see him horrified as he's basically whooping my ass.
Yeah.
Okay.
Belmar, what's up, buddy?
Alright, so I'm going to revert back to my natural form.
Hey! Is that an
Um,
action or a free action for you?
it's a bonus action.
Okay.
With the staff of... Well, with my quarterstaff in my right hand, I'm going to take my shield in my left hand, giving me 2 more to my AC.
Hold on, I don't mean to interrupt, but I gotta be that guy. Your circle of the land, right?
I am.
So it's not a bonus action for you to wild shape.
Well, but to revert
Oh
back
no,
to my
revert.
form.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You're
No
right.
problem.
Boom! Tried to pull a Dave and failed.
No, I have the page open and it says specifically Circle of the Moon. That's why I went that way.
Mhm.
So, shifting itself is bonus action for move.
Shifting itself is an
But
action,
reverting.
but yeah, shifting itself is an action unless you're Circle of the Moon.
Yep.
Okay. But reverting is just
Well, to
bonus
revert
action.
is just a bonus action. Correct.
Right on.
Alright, so with my shield out, I'm going to cast Heat Metal on the swords that Helm is... Well, do I have a clean line of sight on Helm right now?
You need a step. You got the
Alright.
throne in the way.
I'm going to step to... What is it? I-44?
And yes, you have a clean line of sight on Helm.
Alright, so I'm going to cast Heat Metal on the swords that he holds as a 4th level spell.
Oh shit.
Oh shit, oh shit.
So that's going to be what, DC of 15.
Come on, critical fail.
DC of what?
Actually, I don't know. If you need a DC, it's going to be 15, but I don't know if you need a DC.
No, there's no spell save on it.
Okay.
Roll your damage.
All right, I'm doing it as a fourth, so that's 4 dice.
Is it fire damage? It is.
That is going to be 19.
A cherry glow seems to emanate from within the shadow, and you can smell the scent of elven flesh burning. As Helm takes half damage.
And then I'm going to move to I-46, going opposite side of Helm.
So 5 feet, 10, 15, 20. 20. No, you can't go there. That's the back of the throne. A very solid throne there. Is there anywhere else you'd like to go?
All right, I'll go one below that to I-48.
10, 15, 20, 25. Yes. That you can do assuming you have 25 feet of movement.
And I'm done.
25 feet of movement?
Yeah, that's my movement speed, 25.
Okay. Alright, that's it.
That's it.
Hey, Badger.
Mushroom.
It's a snake! Snake!
Thank you, Lawrence.
Okay, so I see Helm standing in front of me.
Yep, glowing, emanating darkness. You can see what appears to be flecks and small pools of blood circling his body, sizzling and popping. And you can see what appears to be a slight cherry red glow emanating from the shadow-like blades he wields before you.
Alright, I'm going to disengage.
Okay?
I'm going to move. Well, alright, let me do this. I'm going to disengage, and then I want to roll a perception to see what's going on in the room. Perception is a 18.
Alright, as you disengage and look about, you can see Baracus with his back against the wall, peering furtively between Helm, the rest of the party, and the wall of fire still sizzling, covering your exit. You also see what appears to be a shrinking glowing portal about 8 feet behind you. You see your companion Belmar to your right and rear, and Trevok at your side.
I'm going to call out to the party, whose portal? Do we know where it goes?
Balador conjured it and ran through it. No idea where the road ends, though. Shrinking as time goes on, looks like it won't last much longer.
Well, we already know we can't find our way out of this.
Bum bum bum. You guys are fun to make leap through portals.
You know what sounds good
If
right
you
now?
reach the portals.
I'm pretty sure there's goblins somewhere we can go fight.
Put this holy quest on hold.
Alright, so I'm going to disengage. I'm going to move. I'm going to move 20 feet back, dodging the portal, but standing almost directly adjacent to it. So 5, 10. We'll go 15 feet back, so right there.
There?
No, nope. There.
Bad. To the bone.
And then I am going to cast. Does anybody else need healing? I'm going to look to the party. Does anybody else look damaged?
Slightly. But only slightly.
You are definitely the most worst for wear. Everybody else has been injured.
That's pretty fucking obvious.
Everybody else is injured. You are covered in bleeding gashes.
Just in the last 2 turns. By the way, Lawrence, I appreciate that you have all of the places that we've gone as different tabs on the bottom, because it's
Oh,
nice.
yeah.
It's nice to look down and be like, oh yeah, we were in a dragon's lair.
Can't forget about Link's Mansion,
Yep.
which you never fully explored.
I almost want my character to die just so I can create a new character, and my only goal is going to be to kill all of Dave's characters.
Who are you,
Like,
Wes?
legitimately just be a
I'm
bounty.
sorry. Sorry, that was Mike.
Did I try to kill any of your characters?
Yeah, you tried to kill
Yeah,
Ryan's character.
Oh yeah, I did. Yeah.
This is the campaign that literally the character before. Oh no, that was sorry. I'm mixing them up. I'm thinking of the character that Mike had that we killed.
That was
Yeah.
Mike's character. Dave's character was almost killed, and because of Mike's character.
Yeah, he was sort of guilty by association for a minute.
I'm going to cast Cure Wounds on myself
Okay.
as a 2nd level spell.
Now I'm just guilty because I'm holding the sword, and it's bloody.
But you helped kill so many vampires real quick.
Right, it's totally
Kill.
worth it.
Kill. You don't have the camera on, Lauren, so I'm doing some hard quotation fingers for kill.
Dave, it was more the. Hey, don't forget I have 2nd attack. And as an aside, I also have sneak attack. Oh, don't no, it's all right. I'm just a damage machine, so I'm just letting you know.
The epitome
mean-
of like, I'll be right back. I got a bio, and then coming back and being like, by the way, my modifier's a +6.
So, mid points.
What's my modifier? Wisdom, I believe. Yep, wisdom. So I gained 17 health.
Woo!
You're getting 17?
Yep, I'm getting 17 back.
Alright, you can survive 2 hits now.
Or just one really good one, as you're like, oh,
Thanks.
crit threat.
Thanks, Lawrence.
To be fair, I got a crit threat and then I rolled a 1, so. You lucked out. I almost got a critical.
I heard you say it, and I was like, oh god.
Anything else there, Badger? Any bonus actions, free actions?
I'm gonna ask the party, what do we do about this portal? We know we can't get out otherwise. And then in response, without even waiting for a response, but I won't leave that thing still alive. And gesture to Helm.
So this is something I don't know. We can't get out of the room.
There's fire blocking you from exiting, and most of your days walking through the path. And I don't believe anybody succeeded in their wisdom check to recall the entire walkway.
Basically, Lawrence was like halfway through the route to Hajiv, you lose yourself. Was like the way.
To be
he
fair, I
described
had
it
you
was.
making checks. I had you making checks.
So kind of like Dragon's Forest losing ourselves, but not with like
Well,
The
Dragon
ship
Forest was
redirecting.
magically lost.
right.
The forest was
No.
literally moving around you.
Yeah. No, we are lost because Balador was basically weaving us through the castle, and we were under like the
We had
dazed
all taken a
spell.
potion. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we have no idea how to get out.
Okay.
That-
So it's like Portal or Bust at this point. Sort
Maybe,
of.
maybe not.
Well, sort of.
But if we dive through the portal, then Helm stays with the blades, and he becomes the new fucking enemy, and we're gonna have to deal with him throughout the rest of the campaign. So
Aw.
Wouldn't be the first time we made a big bad.
That's exactly what it is. If we all take the portal, then Helm, with his dual-wielding swords and his inability to make Constitution or Wisdom checks, is going to be our downfall.
I haven't been asked to make a single Constitution set or Wisdom Constitution save. I don't know,
I don't know that.
but I'm just saying.
I'm just assuming that your rolling is bad and that's why you're possessed.
That might have been the reason last time. I might have like lost a roll
Yeah.
right at the end there.
So I was right.
No, yeah, I don't recall. So you're not right.
Oh, and then on top of the whole me wanting to kill all Dave's characters, in
Wait,
chat, do the black blades deal fire damage to the recipient now? Yeah. You know.
So Mike lost connection. He's resetting his modem. I was just about to ask that. So he'll be back in a minute.
Thank you. I didn't know it lost him.
I saw his camera went off, but I didn't know if it was just like him turning his camera off or what. But he just shot me a Facebook message, which is now part of the stream. So everybody wave hi to Mike's face.
Oh, wait, you can't see me.
Alright, so with that, I'm done. Nobody answered me.
Yeah, apparently. I was waiting. I tried to give you time.
I have no idea what to do.
Well, I mean,
Like run away, survive, or deal with another big baddie later.
I mean, I responded last time.
Unfortunately, it's time to like hike up your big boy pants and make a decision, as opposed to stroking your beard and saying you don't know what to do.
No, I think I'm going to do that for another round.
So, though delayed, can I respond to Badger's question?
Yeah, sure. You're also taking damage in a second, so
Fair.
go ahead, respond.
I don't know where that portal leads, but I agree. Whatever this is doesn't make it out.
19 points of damage to Trayvon, and give me a Constitution check.
Minus 19 and a Constitution.
Both blades strike past your armor, seemingly flitting and finding openings.
Constitution is going to be a not that great. Well, I mean, because I'm assuming I'm missing a chunk of Constitution, right?
As I said, what took enough to make you drop 10 max.
So that.
So if you have a +2, that'd be 5 points you were down.
Yep. So that's 17 for the save then.
17. All right. You come. A state of shock overcomes you for a moment as you see your body from the outside. You can see the two blades seemingly slowly withdrawing from your flesh, and a course of blood from your body follows the blades out, joining the cycle of sizzling and popping blood around Helm's form. With an effort of will, you force yourself back into your body, gasping with the effort.
Welcome back, Mike.
Thank you.
In that out-of-body experience that you just described, was there a pull towards the daggers or something?
Oh yeah, you were definitely pulled in the direction of Helm. Like you could see yourself as if you were like literally between his arms as he was withdrawing them from your sides.
Okay.
Where's the information on disarm? Why can I not find it?
This arm?
Disarm?
Oh, disarm. I thought you said this arm. I was like, what?
Yeah, disarm. That's what I'm looking for. Information.
I literally had to check the chat. I was like, did you post a link? What arm are you talking about?
Disarming attack maneuvers, fighter, C maneuvers. What the fuck?
Welcome to 5th edition player handbook.
Welcome to garbage, yeah. This is
The index is literally just, see here, see there.
maneuvers.
73, 74.
So fighters have disarming attack. Sweet, that does so much for you, the not fighter.
So you can't disarm?
No, that's not true. So it'd be a disadvantage attack roll on the weapon or the hand itself, and if you strike, then it's a if you hit, then you remove you disarm them as opposed to damage. That's how I'll treat it. Unless you see something more specific, that's how I'll treat it.
I'll take it as that.
I'm assuming Dave will chime in like 5 minutes. Oh, here it is. Why didn't you guys ask me?
Disarm doesn't actually work like that. It works like this, which would have given you disadvantage on that, but...
I'm looking for it, don't worry.
Shocking. So that brings us to Trebok. Yeah, Trebok.
Alright,
Wait, did I get attacked or did Trebok?
Trebok did.
I got attacked.
I don't think it's in here, Dave.
Yeah, I don't see it. I was looking at 195, but
Quick, Dave, go to the Unearthed Arcana and find it.
now it's right.
Lame.
It's probably in the Dungeon Master's handbook.
Your face is probably in the Dungeon Master's guide.
I know not how long this portal's gonna last, but...
Disarm 271. Dungeon Master's guide.
This fiend needs to be dealt with first.
So, disarming. The attacker makes an attack roll contested by the target's strength, athletics check, or dexterity acrobatics check. If the attacker wins the contest, the attack causes no damage or other ill effect, but the defender drops the item. The attacker has disadvantage on its attack roll if the target is holding the item with 2 or more hands. The target has advantage on its ability check if it is larger than the attacking creature, or disadvantage if it is smaller. Got that?
Yes. How does that factor into, say... I suppose it would be a separate action to try to disarm instead of like an attack action.
That would be your action.
Okay.
It's close to what I thought it was. I didn't think about the opposed check.
You weren't far off there.
So, did I lose you? Oh, there we go.
No. I'm still here.
Remember, I can't see you. Noise tells me you're still there. Otherwise,
No, sorry.
I disconnected.
No, I'm pouring through my inventory. Sorry, I wasn't trying to like go dark.
No, I know you are. Just
So, aside from just the emanating darkness, is there a sense of evil coming from it at all, or is that something like as a fighter I'm not?
Sense it? You tell me. Do you have any abilities that would allow you to sense evil in particular?
No, not necessarily.
Okay. You can make an insight check if you'd like.
I would like to make an insight check. Yes.
All right, you can do that.
That'll be. Do I have insight? I do have insight, so that'll be a 23.
You get a very unearthly, unmaterial, planey feeling. You're not quite sure how you define it, but you don't think good or evil factors into whatever this is. It feels alien.
Okay.
Only you had a warlock.
That's what, 10 feet away? Dave, what's your what size is your character? Like
Medium.
this is a medium character?
Yep. Do you want more information?
Nope.
No, that's fine. Because you were half elf?
Yes.
All right. So Trayvon's gonna say fuck it. Literally in character, I say fuck it, and I want to try to grapple Helm and drag him through the portal.
Alright, make an opposed grapple check.
Thank you, Belt of Giant Strength. 24.
Dave, what is your strength modifier? Your base strength modifier.
+2.
Alright, you successfully grab Helm. However, the darkness surrounding him seems to lash out at you, including the fantastically boiling blood circling his body. You take 3 points of necrotic damage and 2 points of fire damage.
So yes, Dave, to your question in the fucking chat.
Well, you
Well, it's not the same.
Well, no.
You're getting damage from the boiling blood.
well, I should get damage from the acid armor, right?
Oh.
Good point.
Fair point. Yep.
Roll your acid damage.
D4 acid on contact.
Good point, Dave.
3 damage.
Ooh, it's a battle of damage. Oops, not 103.
Just suplex him so he drops the swords. Just like.
Kind of what I want to
All
do
right.
is I would just like fucking slam him.
You have him grappled.
All right. Basically what Ryan said. I'm trying to like suplex him through the portal. I guess best I can.
Alright, strength check. As opposed by his strength.
That's gonna be a 24.
It seems an even battle of wills. Neither of you budge an inch.
Can I attempt to move, or is that like a drag instead of a suplex?
You're in a grapple, so it's not like you can. You're not like have him by the collar and you're dragging him from behind.
Right. I didn't know if I was trying to do one body motion versus like trying to just jerk myself in a direction.
I went with what you told me. You want to try to move him towards the portal.
Okay, that's fair. All right. Don't have anything else.
All right. It's all clear. It's clear to all of you that the portal won't last another round. Baracus, you're up.
And we're committed to killing this thing, right?
We should probably take the portal. Seeing as Balador did say you should all flee, and then Adam attacked him, and he was like, "Flee, you fools!" and open the portal and step through.
All right.
I wasn't here last session. I'm coming back to a betrayal. That's all I know.
But it was still said like 2 times.
Yes, it was, but it was all said that he would guide us here safely, and
Yeah.
The truth.
He didn't tell us to join us in the portal. He just said flee and then went through the portal.
fair.
I am going to Frostbolt Helm. I got Spell Sniper for 22.
Spell snipe. Okay, fair enough. Frostbolt, you said?
Yeah,
Okay. That hits.
5 damage.
Alright. You note that cold energy seems to dissipate somewhat against Helm as it hits the shadow.
I've slowed him as much as I can, guys. Flee. And I go through the portal.
5, 10, 15, 20. You going through?
Yes.
Whoosh! Baracus dives headlong through the portal. Omar!
Alright, so if I was to take an action, a bonus action, and then situate myself between Trevok and the portal, would I be able to kind of like ready to help him? Or would that be like overstepping my actions?
You want to do what?
I want to know if I could like cast a spell, use my bonus action, and then get ready to help Trevok pull Helm into the portal.
That's more actions than you have.
Okay. So then I am going to use my bonus action to once again heat metal.
I think you just need to concentrate to keep that going, don't you?
It is a concentration, but in order to do the effects again, I have to use a bonus action.
Really?
Mhm.
I thought it was automatic as long as you stay concentrated.
No.
Until the spell ends, you can use your bonus. Oh, okay, fair. Fair enough.
Alright, so that's what,
Yeah,
4
roll your damage.
Oh, there goes my D8. 25 damage.
20. How'd you do 25? Oh, yeah, fourth level, right. I was like, what the fuck? 28, so. 14. Alright.
And then I am going to go between Trevok and the portal and ready in action to help him pull Helm.
You're going to pull Helm?
I'm going to what was it?
He's
The help
assisting
action.
in pulling them through the portal.
Yeah.
You're pulling everybody. Everybody's being pulled into the portal. Okay. Just, I want to make sure I know what you guys are doing here.
So we could like pull him together.
Alright. We'll see what happens.
We're trying to save Helm, so if you don't want him saved, then I mean we can kill him.
I mean, I could try to like kick him away against the wall, and we could just bounce or something.
You guys do you.
Every time
you're
we do
down
us,
there.
your response is like, "Oh, okay, well, yeah."
I've seen you guys literally abandon teammates before, so I'm kind of surprised every time it's happening. Alright, yeah. Brings us to Patrick. I'm going to die laughing if you let the portal close and Belmont Brack is the only one that goes through.
After being told to go through.
Alright, I want to position myself behind Trevok and Helm.
So there,
No, behind.
there. You got Elmar in the way. Unless you're going there.
Can't you share space with Belmar
Can
because
he,
you're
can he
small?
not, yeah, can he not share?
You want, okay.
Alright, and I'm going to take some damage, and I'm going to reach into this shit of boiling blood, shadow, and acid, and grab them and pull them backwards through the portal using my body weight.
Alright, making a grapple check at advantage. Assuming Trevok's not fighting you to get grappled.
I will not fight Badger, no.
Yeah, so advantage.
Alright, so 17.
All right, you successfully join the grapple. You take 1 point of necrotic and 3 points of fire.
I am at 29, and then
29. I got 27.
no, I'm at 29.
Why'd you get an extra 2? 8. You got 8 and 17 back.
Did you catch that it was a D4 plus 2 from the potion?
Yeah, it was 6. You got 6 back, and then I gave him 8.
I have myself at 33.
Whatever.
I mean, if you want, I'll be at 27. I don't give a shit.
I just said whatever. I gave you 2.
Alright. So I'm at 29. And I want to use basically a dex check to pull them through.
All right.
Before you roll it,
so
real
like-
quick, Lawrence, is this like one of those see-through portals where I can see what's happening behind me,
No.
or is this one of the, like walking through the
No.
portal for WoW?
You can't see anything through it on either side. And you're going to be rolling for me shortly anyways. Badger, if you're going to be pulling them, it's going to be a strength check. It's not a dex.
Why can't I use dex to basically, like, wait to pull them?
Because
finesse it
Helm's
instead.
resisting.
So, in MMA, is it not dexterity? To,
Are
like,
you trained in hand-to-hand combat?
eh,
Can I assist him on the pull since I like readied my action?
Yeah, sure.
well,
give Badger
I hope you
damage.
did better than I did, because I got a 9.
You can give it Badger damage. So, assuming you roll above a 10.
Oh, so I get advantage?
If Belmar rolls above a 10.
Okay.
I did.
He did, so
Yes,
yes.
you have advantage. Then.
A whopping 12.
Helm resists and keeps the pile where it is. Anything else?
No, that's it.
I'm really fucking you guys, aren't I?
Dave,
You
successfully, this is the most damage you've ever done, and you're not controlling yourself. That's impressive.
Helm's blades shrink to the size of daggers, and they both strike at Trevok. Trevok, give me a con save, and you also take 15 points of damage.
Jesus fucking Christ. Alright. Constitution is going to be 16.
All right. Roll your acid damage, by the way.
Uh, 3 damage.
I was muted, but this is going to be a party wipe. That's my prediction.
Dravok. You lose 10 points of Constitution. You there?
Nope, he decided to go AFK on this turn.
Did he? Really?
I mean,
Really?
you guys could try to abandon me. See if that works.
I'm pretty sure Trevok is the only one left with the turn. I think unless something happens now, Badger and I are stuck.
Yep.
Dravok can leap out and push you both through the portal. Dive in himself and attempt to extricate.
Well, that's assuming that Baracus can't jump through the portal again and try to assist, depending on where he landed.
It was already told that he cannot.
Oh, okay.
And Baracus wouldn't be aware even if he could have. Wouldn't be aware of what's happening, at least. Outside of the fact that nobody seems to be following him. Adam, horrible time to just walk away.
Sorry, Marilyn just got back. She was freaking out about stuff.
All right, you took 10 points of Constitution damage.
10 points of Constitution damage. Well.
So I don't know how many hit points that reduces you by, but
that puts my Constitution in negative, based on my knowledge. So.
Does it really?
Mm-hmm.
Trevok, unfortunately, your body seems to be absorbed into the darkness. The darkness itself deepens and expands.
Yep. Pretty white.
Oh, God.
Trevok, Adam, please reroll.
Yep.
It was such a good idea to grab the blades at the time.
I'm sorry for your loss. Belmar, you had a ready action to assist. Would you like to use that ready action?
Yeah, I am going to try to pull Badger into the portal if I can.
Badger, are you resisting? Ryan?
I know. I don't want to leave Helm though because I know what this is going to turn into.
Oh, again, it's a matter of silence. I don't know if you're there. I don't know if I disconnected.
I'm here. I know what this is already poisoned to be.
Am I supposed to roll a level 7 or 8 or what?
Everybody's level 8, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Are you near level 9 or no?
No, we just hit 8.
Yeah.
Yeah, roll.
We got a bunch of experience. I have myself at 42k of 48k, so that's pretty close.
Oh, yeah, true. I'm 42 or 48.
Oh, I'm way behind.
Yeah, you're gonna re-roll 8, dude.
That's fine. I'm just asking.
I know. I feel sad every time I have to kill somebody.
I don't.
You know what's a
this,
wicked class, Adam? A cleric.
I don't consider this you killing me.
Dave killing you.
Man.
Blame Dave. I like that better. I feel better.
Alright, I'm going to... I don't want to... I'm going to attempt to grab... I'm going to attempt to grapple with Helm again.
Well, right now you have the option of either resisting Belmar's pull or not. He's trying to pull you into the portal.
But I can't grab Helm.
No, because it's a matter of are you resisting Belmar or not.
No, I'm not.
Alright, Belmar, you can pull him in if you'd like.
Just do it. There's
I pull him in.
Portal snap shut behind you. Alright, everybody, give me, everybody that's still alive, give me a dex check.
$18.
7.
18.
Alright, Badger, give me a second check.
I got an 11.
You're re-rolling.
Nat 20.
Alright, you pop out to instantly realize you're all falling. You're somewhere outside and high up the keep, and you can hear a laughing Balador
God damn it.
seemingly to a tower wall. Belmar, Baracus, you managed to grab a ledge, wrenching your arms, but holding on. Stop preventing your fall to seeming death.
Can I roll to see if I held on to Badger since I was already holding him?
Sure, but re-roll that dex check at disadvantage then.
Okay.
No, don't do it. I rolled a nat 20.
Oh, did you?
Yes, my second was a nat 20, so I'm going to catch myself. Don't do it.
Okay, I'm not going to do it.
Badger, unfortunately, you missed the ledge that you see with a fleeting glimpse of your companions grab onto. Thankfully, a ledge a bit lower down breaks your fall a bit, managing to deal 8 points of falling damage to you.
That doesn't sound like he caught himself at all. That just sounds like he clipped a fucking
your hand
wall.
managed to lash out and grab a railing, keeping you from sliding off and continuing to plummet. You find yourselves clinging, Badger on solid footing of a ledge, Baracus and Belmar clinging from a window ledge, staring down at a drop of easily 200 feet. A laughing Balador sits approximately 60 feet up, straight up the tower wall from Belmar and Baracus, laughing as his feet and arm and hands seem to cling with ease to the walls, the smooth surface of the tower.
I drink my spider potion.
Chris, do you see my...
Nope.
I think this is time we lick our wounds. Not. Oh, I don't fucking know. I don't know anything. I just got my ass whooped. I don't even know what's safe anymore, so it doesn't. I don't know where to go. So don't mind me.
Are we out of combat? All right. So Baracus drank the spider climb potion.
Yeah, and he seems to let go of the ledge and stand upright horizontally.
All right. I'm going to cast spider climb on myself.
Huzzah! Look at that. Everybody's climbing the tower wall.
And as I do so, I kind of glare down at Badger and say, "Trust the vampire, huh?" And that's it.
Oh, damn. Oh, damn.
Where's Trevok?
That's true. Baracus didn't see that.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sorry, Adam.
I'll shake my head and say, he didn't make it.
I'm sorry, Adam. I'm getting the silent treatment.
Dude, what the fuck do you want me to say? I'm trying to roll another fucking character.
I know. I'm sorry.
Hearing of this grim news, I'm gonna get pissed off and give Lawrence a wild magic check. Because why not make this worse?
Just kill Balador. That'd be awesome.
No, we're good. Lawrence, what is the building made out of?
Fuck you, Lawrence.
Is it strictly stone?
Stone, yeah.
Any wooden supports?
Not that are immediately visible in the darkness.
Oh, it's night out. Oh, Baracus wanted to burn that mother to the ground after we got off.
Kill Balador. He's visible.
Yeah, but I was gonna like knock the tower down, kind of 9/11 him. All right. That was a dark joke. I'm sorry.
Sorry.
I'm going to.
Dave's shaking his head in judgment. Fuck you, Dave.
Well, I started to think of, have you guys seen the movie The Big Sick? And he makes a 9/11 joke about how, because he's Pakistani.
I saw the 9/11 joke.
Oh, I now understood what you said.
Okay, I'm gonna use my wand of fireball to hit him with fireball. Where's the book? I don't remember if it's 6 die 8 or 8 die 6. Fireball.
I am totally thrown off by how you're playing Valador. Because it's like he's trying to help us, and then he's like, ha ha ha, I fooled you. And then he's trying to help us again, and he's like, ha ha ha, I fooled you.
8 die 6.
He's just like the ultimate troll, so he's like trying to.
I thought Wes would appreciate it.
I was gonna say he's trying to like, take Wes's personality and put him in Valador.
37, and I'm gonna bend his luck on the dex saving throw. It's -4 to his roll.
Ooh. And a -4, you say?
Save is
All right.
17.
He fails.
Alright, I'll take 38 damage to the face, you son of a bitch.
38 damage. And stone defeat fell up beneath his feet, seeming to melt and start to drip down the tower. He loses his footing and falls forward. Ah! Ah! Let's see if he dies. The explosion of violent flame against the tower rocks the parapets and echoes across the darkened city. The silence is met only by the screech of Valador falls the nearly 300 feet, splatting in a pile of putrid, decaying flesh upon the ground. The splat itself echoes upwards from the courtyard below.
Is he right below me?
300 feet away in darkness.
Okay. I spit anyway. In his
Okay.
general direction.
General direction.
I like it.
And I did not roll a 1 for my wild magic. Actually, does that count as a spell? Because I used my wand?
Wand, no. Sadly.
Oh, that's no fun.
That's what I'm saying.
All right, so combat's once again over.
Yeah, combat never had a chance to kick off.
Yeah. All right, so I'm going to look to the party and say, oh, we need to get out of here. We're too weekend. We can't stay here.
You're about 60 feet up from Badger.
I try to yell that so he can hear that too,
Okay.
which might not be the best idea.
Might not be.
No.
In a city of vampires at night. Well, you're on top of their keep.
So as long as there are no objections, I am going to cast Polymorph onto Baracus to turn him into a giant eagle. I would then use my beast form to turn myself into a giant eagle and swoop down to get Badger.
I believe Baracus has to be willing, or he makes a save.
Get to be a giant eagle. Who wouldn't want to do that? That's awesome.
I have to ask you first.
Caw.
Are you willing to failing the save then?
I am willingly failing the save.
Okay. Alright. Badger, you look up to see two giant eagles swooping down on you. You have dark vision, by the way, Badger?
Yep.
Okay, then you can see them transform first. That would have been hilarious if you couldn't, and then all of a sudden just two eagles come swooping down.
Nah, I would have had faith in Malaki.
There you go. Yeah, my lakey.
I hold tight to the banner that I have and wait for them.
You two are attempting to grab him and fly off.
Yeah, I fly down to Badger.
Yeah, I stay alongside Baracus.
Okay. You.
Are you attempting to grab me and fly off? Was his question.
Thank you.
Oh,
Thank you, Badger.
I thought you were going
I
to
feel
jump
like
on
I'm
my back.
like I
No, I thought he was talking to you. I'm sorry. Are you
talking to my
trying to grab onto
nephews
me?
about like listening ears, and how like my nephews need to have listening ears because they don't listen. And all night I'm like, maybe I should just be telling these guys to have listening ears.
So
Dude, get on my
Adam
back.
Adam didn't hear about Balador telling him to flee. And then both of you are like, yeah, we're just gonna fly.
Oh, no, I heard Balador telling me to flee.
Yeah, I thought you acknowledged that.
So when I swoop down, I'm going to try to gently grab one of his legs with my claw. My talons.
Yep.
Why do you grab my leg? Grab my fucking shoulders.
I'm not very happy with you right now.
Why aren't you riding us like a WoW mount? This is such a great opportunity. You'd be like a child on a mastiff.
He's trying to grab my leg. I can't do anything about it. I'm holding myself by a railing. So
I flew up beside you first to jump on my back.
alright, if Canada is nestled safely, I will let go of the railing and attempt to climb onto his back.
All right. And then you're flying off?
Yes.
All right, give me a ride check, Badger.
I fucking hate you.
Why?
There's no ride.
Dexterity, then. Athletics. Acrobatics, your choice.
How about animal handling, because it's an eagle?
He's not an animal.
But he is right now.
No.
17.
All right, you managed to maintain your seat. Where are you guys flying to?
Well, we had two options in my head. We go to Trial, or we go to wherever we were told Leo was at.
What about poor mom?
Yeah, we have a mom.
I don't think staying inside this vampire city would be a good idea.
How do we
Well,
get a
the
mom
biggest
out of
poor
here?
guy.
Well, you're the only one that can speak, Badger, so you give the order.
Yeah.
We cannot communicate.
You can screech at each other.
Actually, to be fair, if you look up Great Eagle, eagles have their own language.
Oh, do we?
Ooh.
Yes.
Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that.
I was looking at that earlier when I was looking at Transforms.
Transformers.
So the two of you understand Common and understand Orin or Celestial,
So
That'd be
then,
orange.
but you have your own language that you can communicate in.
so you could probably cast Speak with Animals and still understand that too, I would think.
Except I don't want to speak with animals prepped.
Oh, okay.
Well, you can understand him anyways. He just can't understand you.
Yeah.
Can I do a perception check to see if there's much activity on the ground or on the buildings around us?
Sure. Remember to use the eagle stats if they're better.
Oh, yeah.
They are better. Perception is incredible for eagles.
That's what I was assuming.
right, so that is going to be a 19.
All right. You seem to have stirred up a bit of a hornet's nest. Nobody seems to know where they're going, but you can see a lot of what looks like humanoids running hither and thither.
All right, I look to Brachus and say, or screech, we need to get out of here. There's too much activity. It's not safe.
Poor Imam, I hope his wares can protect him. I don't think we can get down there. What do you think?
He's managed this long on his own. I'm sure he'll be fine.
I'm going to lean into Brachus and say in common, you should probably warn my mom. He might be able to help us.
I screech at Badger and look to Brachus and say, enough advice from him for now. Let's go.
That's a lot of talk from a recent travel companion. Badger's judgment's got me out of a few situations, so
But it's gotten us into this one.
before you finish your sentence, I'm flying towards the moms.
I sigh heavily and follow Toe.
Can eagles sigh?
How does an eagle sigh?
All right, you're there in what feels like an instant with the eagle's wings. You can find his roof rather easily. Are you going in for a landing, or going down to the street, or?
How long does this last?
That's another great question.
Polymorph.
Hours.
Yeah. Let's fly to a Triol, and
It's a.
about a quarter of the way through the journey, we just all fall to the earth.
It's
Polymorph
up to an hour.
Yeah, that would have been bad.
Is there
Dun.
a chimney?
There is. Probably not large enough to fit a medium-sized humanoid, but there
Doesn't matter. Have Badger.
Yeah, I'm gonna land on the roof out of sight from everyone, hide. Well, actually, first, I'm gonna go to the lip of the chimney if it's not on.
It doesn't seem to be pumping any smoke out.
I'm gonna let Badger off onto the lip of the chimney, and then I'm going to hide behind the chimney and wait until I hear a door open or some type of sign.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Omar, are
do
you
the same.
maintaining the eagle form
Yeah,
for
I'm
both-
maintaining for now.
for both of you?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Badger, you've been released on the roof.
I give a nod to Brachus and shimmy down the chimney.
Well, you don't know which bird's which.
Yes, I do.
How?
I was significantly closer to him.
And you also said I watched them
That's
transform.
true. That's the true. All right. You are transforming yourself, you said?
Me? No, I can't.
Oh, yeah, you're small, so you don't have to anyways.
Down the
Right.
chimney I go.
All right, give
Like
me
fucking
a
Santa.
give me an acrobatics check.
I don't need to acrobatics.
Or climb, if you prefer.
There's no climb.
Strength
Only
check.
athletics.
Strength check. There's whatever skill name I want to call it.
Can I use dex? Can I use athletics?
Well, that's acrobatics.
My athletics is better than my acrobatics.
Athletics, isn't that a strength?
Athletics is strength.
Acrobatics is dex, but as a ranger, I only have access into athletics. Oh,
Athletics,
as a druid, though. Shit. I never even saw what they were. I'll have to look at that after. Alright, 19.
Alright, you managed to shimmy down, no problem.
Alright.
You find yourself in a darkened house that creaks quietly in the night.
Alright, give me a second. I got a bio, I'm sorry.
Oh no, everyone's on pause!
Oh man.
I thought I was going to be the sole survivor.
I did too for a second, man.
Same here.
Then I was like, Belmar has a ready to action. We'll let that one happen.
I'm currently rolling a Tiefling Cleric.
Ooh.
Deal with it.
I have a Tiefling bro.
Tiefling.
What's that?
I'm going to have a Tiefling bro.
Yeah.
To be fair, though, if you can find... There are spells, just saying. There are spells. They're out there.
What are you saying, Lawrence?
There's spells out there. You know, I'm saying that.
For what? Like, there's
Yeah, I don't
spells
know
out
what
there.
you're
Such
getting
a
There's
vague
powerful
fucking.
spells out there. They're expensive, but they're out there.
Oh, resurrection.
Is this a
Yeah.
resurrection reference? You're just throwing vague statements out and hoping that I'm picking up what you're putting down. I have
Oh,
no
fuck
idea what direction you're heading in.
I was
Isn't that
thinking
body for that?
wish, but true resurrection might work, or resurrection might work, or
But that's like 1,000. A diamond worth 1,000 gold.
That's also I'm sure implying that you have the body or know where it's located or
Well,
something, and that its
that's why
soul
I-
hasn't been absorbed into a fucking cursed weapon.
well, that's why I was thinking wish. Wish might do it.
So
Just trying to put mind thought on process.
yeah, and also we know how this is gonna go. I'm gonna roll, and they're like, no, we're not gonna worry about wish.
Well, wish would.
Do I get a wish in my magic thing? Or is that too OP?
Are you a sorcerer or a wizard?
Yeah.
Wizards do, yeah. Sorcerers get it at ninth for ninth level, yeah.
No, I mean wild magic.
Oh, that'd be crazy.
Yeah,
That'd be shit. I don't think so.
I
Because
mean,
that also has to be detailed out what you're at wishing for. So
You say you don't think so, but at the same point, dude is motherfucking conjured a unicorn.
there's a lot of shit.
Yeah, but the CR on a unicorn isn't that big, is it?
They're solid, dude.
And Dave punched one in the face.
You are immune to being intoxicated by alcohol for
I
the
just
next
read that,
5d6 days.
For the next 30 days, you're just
Put all your money on me. I'm having a drinking contest against the bar. Everybody's total against mine.
Alright. In Silent House, I am going to quietly call out to a mom.
What are you calling? What do you think?
Hey, Mom. Hey, Mom, are you there?
What? What? Who's in my place? Who is here?
It's Badger.
Are you inside? I cannot see.
Indeed.
You hear stumbling around in the next room, and a lamp flickers to life. Whew. Well, if you've come in, that means you're not a vampire. It's good you are alive. But your companions? Have you failed in your task?
We lost one, but two are still alive on your roof.
Oh, are you sure they are not bitten?
Yes.
He looks at you closely. Do not lie to me. You are under compulsion. You cause harm to me or mine. I will not be pleased.
I would never. You've given us nothing but safe passage.
Quickly then, they must come inside before they find me. Did you succeed? he says as he rushes towards the door, lifting what seems to be multiple bolt locks, moving a bar, and then muttering a few words and waving them at the door before blue light flickers and disappears.
Hajib is dead, but our companion was taken by the swords.
He opens the door and hisses out in the night, "Quickly now! Quickly!"
I swoop in.
As do I.
An eagle's not going to fit in the door.
Nope.
A giant eagle's not going to fit in this door.
I swoop in front of the door.
Ah! Ah! He quickly slams the door shut. Badger, you see him holding himself against the door, like trying to. Like, there are great beasts out there.
No, they're friends.
You are friends with eagles now. I assume those were eagles. Are they undead? I could not tell. You do not see eagles flying at night.
Shapeshifted.
What's that?
Shapeshifted.
Oh, silly me. Should have
Open the door and let them back in.
He does. He opens the door back up. Opens it wide. Right on through now.
Looking to
Do I-
Brackus.
Do I
What?
voluntarily end this spell, or what happens?
You
I think I
can't
have to stop
voluntarily
it.
end at this point. It's up to his concentration. You can't change back now until he runs out.
So then, looking to you, I ask, should we go in or should we try to get them out of here safely?
I hiss in a quieted tone. He has wards placed for vampires. Quickly in.
Amon makes a rushing gesture, like, "Come on."
Break the spell, dude. Get me out of here. Come on.
All right, I break the concentration and I revert to my normal form.
All right, you both back to yourselves.
I get inside.
As do I.
It's good to see you around, right, my friends? He closes the door, slams about 10 bolts behind it, slams a bar across it, and mutters a couple of enchantments, causing multiple colored lights to flicker to existence and seemingly settle into the door frame.
Have you enchanted the chimney?
I
Hey,
really
bud,
know.
you're T-painting a bit.
He is, yeah. I thought it was just me.
Oh, it's me.
Yeah.
I did not think of that. I did not think anyone would be coming down the chimney. We'll do that now. He immediately starts to stoke up a fire, mixing in various small pieces of wood and powders as he splashes them in. Before long, an indigo flame is burning cheerily in the fireplace. Now you must tell me everything. What has happened?
I'm going to cross my arms and look to Badger and say, yeah, tell him what your friend did.
Mike, if I was still a mystic, I'd chop your fucking hours just because. I'd give Belmar a look of sadness and then hang my head. We were able to kill the vampires, most of them, but they were absorbed into the swords. Helm them with the swords.
This is the cursed item you were seeking, yes?
Yes.
I thought it was one sword.
I'm sorry, what?
I thought it was one sword.
Apparently was able to be separated and changed at will.
It will. It will, or its wielder's will?
At its will, I believe.
A blade with its own intelligence. Very, very frightening. It's not good. You said your friend picked it up.
Yes. Helm picked it up and we lost him to them. We do not We do not know what has happened to him. We only know that the blades worked on their own accord.
This is most terrible. Most terrible. Do you have any piece of your friends? Either of them?
No, we do not.
Oh, it's a shame. I know a cleric friend who may have been able to help. He did. So what are you doing now? What is the plan? You are going to stay and clean up the rest of the city?
I assumed in killing Ajib that would free the city, but it seems like we have only taken a stick to a bee's nest.
It is likely that this spawn will now battle to see which will be superior, and the rest will likely flee the area. For none of
Ryan,
them
can you do
are
me a
killed.
favor, bud? Sounds like you're calling me for a ransom. Can you replug your device in real quick? Just ruining my immersion a little bit.
We lost him. Look what
Yeah,
did.
you have to restart the
Look what
client.
you did.
It's really distracting. I'm sorry.
Look what you did.
Where are you going with, Adam?
Thought I said Tiefling
I'm
cleric.
curious what Dave's doing.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I'm sorry.
How's that? Better?
Much better, thank
Oh, yeah,
you.
much better. So you told me the blade, it absorbed Hajib and your friend? Both of them?
They absorbed Hajib, multiple vampires, and the
Trevok.
oh, it absorbed you? Okay. It absorbed Hajib, Trevok, had control on Helm, and took my dagger with it.
Let me see. Is there any more to the story? I need to research something. I may be able to help. Is there anything else?
It ignored fire. It ignored holy water. It turned holy water to a mist. And blood began to swirl around them as we drew blood from Helm.
This sounds like no demon I've ever heard of. I wonder what spirit has been captured in those blades. Let me consult my tombs and see if I can get a message off. There may be something I can do to help at least one of your companions. Please, help yourself to my cupboard and find places to rest. You look very weary, all of you. The city of Iron Steps will surely thank you once they learn what has actually happened. The dawn will bring great justice to the city, perhaps. And perhaps a few would-be vampire slayers will help ease the burden of the Iron Steps.
Alright, I open up my pack, which has 40 pounds of dried fruit and meat in it. And I will divvy out to those that are there.
Imam rushes off to a back room, muttering to himself, but before closing the door behind him, and you can see a green light emanating from underneath the doorway, and you can hear his continued mutterings.
And now I'm just going to pray to Maliki. And then sleep.
You feel the comforting warmth of your God. Belmar, Baracus.
I am going to investigate.
What?
I want to see if I can discern how much oil is in the shop.
How much oil?
Yes.
Okay. Are you checking the room you're in, or are you exploring the other rooms?
We're in like his main
You're in the
wear
main
room, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so just here.
Okay.
18.
You find a number of locked cupboards preventing you from accessing most areas. You do find a small pot containing what looks to be about a gallon's worth of oil.
I mumble, not nearly enough. And I just sit down very stiffly on the nearest couch.
Alright. Anything else? Are you going to bed? You searching more? You thinking? You planning something out?
I'm going to pass out and regain my strength so I can cast more fireballs tomorrow.
Okay. Belmar? You obviously see Badger pass out some food. You see him praying, and you see him lay down to go to sleep. You see Baracus search about the room, opening cupboards and pots and muttering to himself before laying down on the couch. What do you do?
I do eat, by the way. I forgot to mention that.
I assumed you both were eating.
Okay.
All three of you are eating, I'm assuming.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab some food, sighing. I'll say thank you, Badger, and I'll kind of work my way to the corner and fall asleep.
All right.
As he comes to take food, I'm going to give him a very solemn nod. I didn't know what else to do. Don't blame me for this. And then in Druidic, I'm sorry.
I kind of give a solemn nod, pat him on the shoulder, and make my way to the corner.
All right. You all get your level of hit dice back. So let me know what you recover. And for those of you that lost Constitution, you get 1 point back per night, per long rest. So.
I can spend more hit points, right?
You're getting your whole. It's not spending. You get your whole repertoire of hit points recovered. Not like your maximum hit points. You're not even back at max. But if you're level 8, you get your 8 hit dice. You can roll them all, and it doesn't cost you for your short rest.
Oh.
So if you all have 8 levels of D8, you get 8 D8 of recovered. If you've got 6 D8 and 2 D6, then you get 6 D8 and 2 D6 of hit points back. Make sense?
Yes, I'm at full.
So
That's 54 for you, right?
Pardon me?
That's 54 is your max?
Yes.
Okay.
if I get 1 point of Constitution back, I'm down like 10 maximum hit points. What would that put me at?
I had you. What do you mean?
All right, my hit
How many
points.
Constitution had you lost?
That's the thing. I didn't mark that down. I just marked down that was 10 hit points less. My maximum was 10 less than it would be.
I have you down at 59 was your reduce, so I think you only lost 1 hit, 1 Constitution.
Oh, so I'm back up to max?
I think so.
Okay, so then I'm fully healed. I'm at 69 hit points after I get my level up.
9. Hey. Hydra? You're the one that might not be fully healed.
Yeah, I'm not. Alright, so what do I need? I need to know what.
So if you've got 6 levels of ranger, you get 6 hit dice, ranger hit dice, and you get the other 2 druid hit dice. I think they're all D8, but
Yeah, I think they are as well, but let me check. No, Ranger's D10, so we get 6 D10
10 and 2D8.
and 2 D8. And I have to roll that, or I get max?
You roll that.
Alright. Do I get Constitution bonuses?
Yep.
Alright, so what? Do I just add it at the end, just 1?
No, you get it for each deck. Long rest is meant to almost assuredly get you back.
So 42 and 18 is 60.
I think in 5th edition. Oh,
I
I'm
think
sorry.
you're at max. I think you're healed up.
Yeah, you don't have to roll for a long rest in 5th. It just it's max
You and
HP.
mine.
Yeah, no, I'm at full, not including my.
It's very hard not to get all of it back.
Yeah. So I was 4 hit dice shy without rolling my ranger or my druid, so I'm good. I'm at max 84.
Imam comes back in the room, bags under his eyes, very clearly exhausted. It looks as if he was up the rest of the night doing something. My friends, I think my theory is correct. I may be able to recover one of your companions. Because the sword absorbed only 2 souls, one of those souls should be able to be broken free. It's not a cheap spell, and it may take some time. But if you are willing and interested, I may be able to recover one of them.
Alright, hold on. I have to show my baby off. I let the babes. Let the babes.
Hi, Riley. So confused.
Let the baby push. How cute are you? Say hi.
Hi!
Say hi. Say hi. Let the babies.
Hey, Penny, come here. You want to say hi to another baby?
She's just saying, all she's thinking is, what a bunch of nerds.
Come here, Penny. Come here.
She's like 50% cheeks.
No. She's like 50% eyes. And like 30% cheeks.
She keeps his eyes pretty wide, yeah.
Look on my finger. Let go.
Say hi.
Hi, Penny!
That's Riley. Say hi, Riley. Hi. Hi.
Hi, Penny. Oh, they're adorable, you guys.
Cutie pie.
They are adorable. Hi, Penny.
Hi.
Penny! You can hear me.
Hi.
Bunch of weirdos on this one, huh?
Can you smile?
Oh,
Give a smile.
wow! Oh, that was great. Wow!
Give a smile.
Yeah. There we go. It's all I care about when they're kids. Just give me 5.
Yeah!
Give her a raspberry, bro.
Hi.
Hey, there's a little smile. That was a half grin. Hi.
She's saying hi to you.
You
Hey.
guys as well. They're adorable.
Hey,
They are friggin' adorable.
look at babes.
Penny went to a Ren fair today.
Nice.
Baby first. Riley. Hey. Hey. Yeah, babes.
Almost is the key word there.
I did say almost.
What do you see? Do you see yourself?
Half this fucking character creation is looking up spells. I'm sorry. I want to give you the information and whatnot, but I have no idea.
Okay. I told Dave
What
he
I'm
probably
doing.
needs to re-roll at like the 10-minute mark, and then hasn't said or done anything as far as I can tell.
Whoa. Baby first. Yeah, little babes. What are you doing?
But that said, I am in the spell like part of creating the character, so try to do the work.
Whoa. Cutie potatoes.
Yep. Shit. Fuck. Nope. 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 Do not choose domain spell twice.
Yeah. What are you doing? You going crazy? You going crazy?
Oh, I don't know what spell I'm taking.
Look how bad this Cowlick is.
Yeah, it's pretty up there.
It just springs.
At least she's got enough hair to have a cowlick. Penny's a year and a half old and still has like Riley minus like 2 inches of hair.
So, any reaction to a mom's statement?
Oh, what was the mom's statement?
That he could bring one person back, but not everyone.
Yeah. I want to bring Trevok back, but I'm kind of interested to see if we brought Helm back, what that would do. Or was that not one of the options?
He said he could bring one of you back. One of them back.
So, I mean, do you
What
think
happens
that
to the
was-
swords when the helm is brought back?
Exactly. Could, like, save the
Go to
day.
bed.
Or it could just turn into
Go to
Trevok.
sleep.
No, I'm asking a mom that.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I didn't know that. What are you asking?
Say goodnight, Riley.
Good night, Riley.
Night, Riley.
Night, little baby. What happens to the sword when we bring Helm back?
Well, I'm not familiar with the item, but my guess is that it would use the second sword it captured as its new base.
Hmm.
So, sorry, the second of the last soul he absorbed? Or the last soul he absorbed, rather?
I imagine the sword, if it is as intelligent as I believe it is, would utilize whatever soul it has as its new base.
So, if we bring Helm back, Trevok would then be possessed. My understanding.
Or Hajib, whatever the most powerful soul is in there. I assume he would assume that form.
Is any of this in character or no? I don't know what to respond to or not here.
That was in character, yes.
Mine was not in character.
Then my response is not.
Okay. This is why I'm trying to clarify.
My vote's Treyarch.
My vote's Treyarch. I don't really know this Helm character very well.
Thought of those swords. Taking hold of a more powerful host doesn't bode well for me. What do you think, Badger?
Bring back Treyarch. How much will it cost us?
It would cost me at least 30,000 gold pieces in resources.
Shit.
But it should be doable. Should we do it quickly?
Do we have 30,000 gold?
I have nothing.
Treyarch's wealth went with him.
I look to a mum and ask, how much is a vampire-free Iron Steps to you, or worth to you?
He looks at you a bit in shock. I thought you were doing that of your own. I do not understand.
Alright, I produced 2 black dragon teeth. Eye teeth. Would that do it?
Well, those are not the resources I need. I have them. I'm not asking for your payment. I'm saying this is what it will cost me. You are my friends, are you not? We have done good business, and you have done a service to my city.
So you're doing this free of charge?
I would like to think if you are my friends, you would find a way to balance it out. But this is a life we are speaking of. There is more to life than gold.
You give a solemn nod.
Alright.
You're a bad druid, Belmar.
Out of character? I'm a bad druid?
Druids are all about the
I'm trying to
preservation.
figure out if he's asking for the money for a spell component.
No, he's not. No, he's not. What the fuck?
That's
Listening ears. Listening ears. Put them on.
That's what Lawrence just clarified. He said it would cost him a lot, but he was not asking.
He wasn't asking for it. He was saying he would do it because we are friends.
Okay.
And we would find a way to tilt the scales, so 30,000 gold, we help him.
You know, Imam calls in a favor and we can't refuse.
Kinda.
Still rolling this character because I'm sure I'm gonna need it at fucking some point.
I don't know.
A nod to Mom. Bring Treyarch back.
Do you have something of his that I can use as a focus?
Didn't he give me an item of some sort?
The more personal it is to him, the better. Be careful. If you give me something that was closer to somebody else, that may be who gets summoned instead. There is a chance of a misfire in that case. I warn you that before I attempt anything.
Who helped me break out the dragon teeth?
Wasn't me.
Wasn't me.
So then it had to have been me.
No, it might have been of my butchering.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it. I remember you saying that.
I don't have anything of his.
I mean, I think he gave me the Amulet of Grumsh or the Oath Bow. I can't remember who gave me the Oath Bow.
I did.
Okay, so then it would probably be the
I
Amulet
gave you
of
the
Grumsh.
amulet, but I didn't really have Treyarch didn't really have a strong connection to it. Like I wasn't even attuned to it. I was like, who wants this? Because I'm not going to use it.
I don't have anything. The pack mule carried everything, and the pack mule was Treyarch.
Well, he did carry the Mace of Disruption for me for a while.
Yeah.
And that's my only shot in the dark, because I couldn't hold it.
I had that for a few sessions.
I'll produce the mace.
You are sure this is his? It's close.
It was on his person for a while. I wouldn't call it personal,
It may
but
not
he was definitely carrying it for a while.
If it's the best you've got, you can attempt it. But I fear with this, it's possible that we may summon someone different.
He was holding my quarterstaff for a while, and I'm the only other person with a connection to it.
I tried the quarterstaff before I would the mace.
Who's got Tuesdays Gone going on?
Oh, that's me.
It's not loud. I just heard like my first thought was that someone's watching Happy Gilmore.
That's exactly it. So I'm going to produce my quarterstaff, hold it to a mum very delicately, and say, "Do what you can, please."
The quarterstaff? Or the mace?
The quarterstaff.
Quarterstaff.
You're doing this because, again, he carried it for you for a while?
Yes, it's all we have.
There is no handkerchief, lock of hair, vial of blood. Is this not something friends do? Carry vials of blood from each other? He looks at you, clearly confused, puzzled.
As I write in my tiefling's backstory that I hand out phylacteries to all of my friends.
I keep blood from my closest friends all the time, just in case. Should something ill happen to them, this way I can either be in touch, or I can summon them. It is something I would advise, especially in your profession.
I'm going to immediately produce an empty vial from my bag, slash my hand, and fill it.
But could that not be used against you if it falls in the wrong hands?
Well, that is
Your mom's not
you
wrong,
honor
Hank.
with your closest friends, and it should be renewed every now and then as well. Just because, after a while, it could become dried and no longer related to you. You are offering me this?
I close it shut and give the bloody vial to him with an awkward smile.
He takes out a small cloth and grabs the vial from you, and he bows deeply. I am honored by your trust in me. I promise to entrust it and ward it as best as I know how.
I would think no less of you, Mom.
Resummon of you at some other time. You must make sure I get word of your death. I would not wish to pull you from somewhere you did not wish to be pulled from. Plus, you'll need to renew it most likely within the year. If that is something, again, that you wish me to have.
I'm going to
I
use
nod. I nod, and I'm going to whip out my notebook, both in-game and IRL, and make a note of this.
and I'm going to cut off a lock of my hair with my stone dagger and hand that to him.
Smiles and nods and bows almost as deeply over the hair. The hair would keep longer, but it is a more tenuous connection. I would recommend, again, if you wish to maintain a current link, within 2 to 3 years you come back and give me a new. And again, I must receive word before I will take action. I would not wish to try to summon you if you are still alive, or if you had gone on to the plane of your deity. Imam glances at Badger, but doesn't look as if he's expecting anything. Walks over to what seems to be an empty space, and snaps his fingers twice over that blank space. A massive steel wrapped safe appears. He pulls out a large iron-bound key and opens it up. Within, you can see what appears to be racks of vials of blood, most of them red, a few blue, and 2 green, but all very clearly blood. And against the door of the safe, you can see what looks to be locks of hair with small handwritten labels attached to them. He pulls out a small piece of paper and attaches it to the vial that Barak has handed him and writes on it, slipping the vial into the safe, and then does the same, labeling the hair that Belmar gave. I thank you again, my friend, for trusting me with this.
Imam,
Yes,
how long would a tooth last?
a tooth. Not one of your baby teeth, I assume.
No.
A tooth. That is bone. Bone lasts most of a life. 20 years at least. You would trust me with that?
I would if you could procure it.
You wish me to pull a tooth?
As long as you can heal it quickly.
I am no cleric. I am not an expert in the healing arts.
When did you get Belmar to punch you in the mouth?
I can certainly pull a tooth for you, but I won't lie, that will leave you with a bloody mouth.
Can I buy a potion of healing off you?
Oh, certainly. Oh, how silly of me. Yes, that would work wonderfully. For the honor, you do not need to purchase it. You are placing great trust in me by giving me that.
Then take a tooth.
He reaches under his counter and pulls out what appears to be a wicked set of long tongs. Now close your eyes, open your mouth, and lean your head back. I promise to be as quick as possible.
Just do not take the eye teeth.
I will take a molar.
And I do such.
Mola.
I'm gonna reach into my bag, pull out a bottle of wine, and point it in Badger's general direction, because this is gonna fucking hurt.
Yep, go ahead.
Alright.
I'm going to stand behind Badger and hold his head back to help.
Assist.
Yeah.
Appreciate that, Belmar.
I shake his hands off.
You feel the set of tongs slip into your mouth. And then you feel them clamp down awkwardly within. Now brace yourself on the count of 3. 1, 2,
And I begin praying to Maliki.
With a brutal twist and pull, he rips a molar from your mouth.
Jesus.
Sorry.
Holding the tooth gently and wrapping it in a cloth, he writes quickly in a magical script on the clock. Valid deeply. No one shall see this, and I promise not to use it except at your direction or in the direst of emergencies. I am honored by your trust. And he places the tooth in the safe as well, closing it, locking it, and snapping his fingers twice, making the safe once again disappear. Be safe, I promise you it will be safe. It sits in a pocket dimension of my own creation.
At that, I fall asleep.
You should have said, yeah, that's pretty metal, man.
Brutal.
It's morning, you guys just woke up.
That's how you chose to start your day.
Ah! Back to sleep now. That's it, I'm done for the day.
That would be the equivalent of Tony waking up, pounding 3/4 of a bottle of SoCo, and then just going back to bed.
I think it's a little more metal than that.
Yeah, just a bit.
Now that is done, and again, I thank you for your trust. Do you wish me to attempt the spell?
Yeah.
And I'm going to use the quarterstaff.
You were the only other person to be in contact with this, right? Wasn't handed down by your teacher?
Nope. I was the only person.
You sure about that?
I mean,
You want to check your backstory real quick?
unless it's gonna like summon Sylvanas.
You mean Doranus?
Did Doranus have this? I don't think he had the quarterstaff on him.
Did he? Did he?
No, he just
Yeah,
saved
well.
me.
Mm-hmm.
We don't know who had
Maybe
this
your other
research.
mentor. That could be fun.
Oh, nice. Forgot that. Shit.
Mom,
Yes.
didn't Trevok sell you something?
Hmm.
I don't remember.
Adam.
What's up?
Adam,
Yeah,
did you sell a mom something?
a few things. I don't know if I could specify,
And would they really be personal?
like, unless the dude's holding my deck of cards.
I'm spitballing here.
No, the more relevant things I bought from him. So who knows?
Well, and Trevok was hit a few good times, right?
I have another idea.
Yeah, but his blood was drawn into the Helm blood
Hmm.
cycle.
Okay.
We could wait. Oh, wait. And Mom, can we potentially wait until morning for this, or is time a factor?
It is morning.
Okay, well, scratch the morning part. Is time a factor?
The sooner after his death, the better. It's more likely his soul will be listening for the call.
Hmm.
And it is less likely
You wanna-
he somehow escape, that it would not be taken by an angel of his god.
You want to fly over and check his hotel room, maybe? Maybe he left something behind?
It is daylight. It should be safe for you to move about, as long as you avoid any of the vampiric servants.
We could always give it a try.
Let's see what Badger thinks when he gets back.
Hmm.
Sarai and I had two ideas. My first one was seeing if Trayvok sold something personal to a mom, which we've deduced probably not. Secondly, I said maybe go to his hotel room or motel room or whatever it is and see if he left something behind. Time is a factor, but we could get Belmar to fly there and back real quick. In character, give you 2 cents. Go.
Yeah, that's fine. So we're bringing Trayvok back.
Yeah, but the quarter staff isn't very personal, so maybe fly over and see if we could get better odds with something you might have left behind. Maybe the rats pick something.
That's fine, but we should do it quickly.
Elmar, fly, you fool.
Looking to the party, I'm to go alone.
It's daylight, you should be alright. Time's a factor, and you can quickly get there back and forth.
Oh, wait a minute. Do I have a great rest? I have a long rest?
Mhm.
Yeah.
I smile. I'll join you.
Can you fly yet?
Yep.
What are you doing over there?
Oh, because you're moon. All right. Can I do what, like a history or a nature check to see what kind of flying birds are native to this area, so I can try to blend in? I don't really want to be a giant eagle and call that much attention to myself.
Ravens.
All right. So then I nod to Badger, turn myself into a raven.
Dave, you okay there, buddy?
Fuck
Oh,
Dave.
You've had a pretty boring session.
Yeah.
Alright, so I turn into a raven as well,
Your headphones muted.
and off we go.
Fly up the chimney. Be a boss.
Halfling warlock. Alright. Why not? Didn't answer my question, but I'm glad you're doing something, Dave. Okay, so Belmar and Badger are flying up the chimney.
Mhm.
Alright, where are you going?
Back to the inn.
Do you remember what the inn's name is?
With the final rest? Is that it?
Was it? Is that it, or is it the other one?
It definitely wasn't the elf one.
Well, it's the Elf's Final Rest.
Oh, the elf's final rest. And I don't think we stayed there. Fuck, what was that?
I don't know what it was. I didn't take notes.
I mean, I don't remember the name, but I feel like I would remember its location.
Well, give me a wisdom check.
Oh, fuck you, Lawrence. We know it's not the Elf's Final Rest, so it was the other tavern.
It's a 20, not natural.
Well, this is why I'd like to encourage everybody to take notes.
Mm.
That way, if I don't have proper notes, you have proper notes. And if we all have proper notes, we all can get along together. Isn't that fun?
This is where I'm going to take the keen mind feat, so I don't have to bother taking notes.
Oh, that's bullshit. That again goes to, alright, let's just hope Lawrence takes good enough notes and can tell me everything. Yeah, That's
Well,
It's a load of bullshit, guys. It's the long rest.
Hmm.
All right, you fly yourselves there and find the tavern intact.
I'm gonna fly to the window of the room that he was staying in and peer in.
You know which room he was staying?
I want to say it was the second floor. I'm gonna ask Badger.
It was second floor. He stayed with me, I believe.
No, I stayed with you because we talked about Malaki and stuff. Had a bit
Oh,
of a-
right.
I'm dead, but I definitely roomed with Dave.
Yep.
No, give me a wisdom check to recall. You know where he stayed.
Wisdom is a 16.
Same here, 16.
All right, you both agree and believe you found the room. Yeah.
Oh my god. Are there torches shoved in
Oh,
holes?
Oh shit.
They might summon Helm by accident.
Alright, is the window shut, I assume?
Yeah.
Is everybody inside?
The shutters are drawn. You can't tell.
I'm gonna start knocking on the window with my beak.
There seems to be no response.
How did you enter a locked building
He
prior?
didn't- He knocked on the window with his beak. He didn't knock shit. He didn't
So-
enter shit.
Are we trying to do this fast and loud or slow and quiet?
Turn to a walrus and just get in there. Yeah, that's right.
Cuckoo Cuckoo?
Boo.
By the way, that was an in-character question to Badger.
I assume you got my DM response.
We should go in fairly quietly.
Ooh.
So shall we try the chimney then? See if there is one.
Wait, we're doing all this just to revive
Trevok.
Trayvon. Alright. Let's just going loud.
All right. I'm going to swoop away from the window and kind of dive bomb coming in at an angle, trying to like beak first break through that window.
Staying in bird form.
Yes.
Okay.
Bird-wise, that doesn't typically work well.
I know.
Hold on. While he's doing that, I'm going to continue to peck at a specific point to try and break the glass.
Dude, use your
Thankfully.
momentum in bird form, break it at the last second, and as a full-size human, just fucking smash through the window.
I'm picturing some sort of Ant-Man transition to like full size.
That's not what
You
he
can do
said.
that.
That's not what he said. That's what I thought, and that's not what
No, you can do that.
All right. If I can do that, I'd like to, but that's Lawrence's call, I guess.
Oh my god. You're gonna dive bomb, turn back.
Right as you hit the glass, you turn into yourself.
Yeah.
Well, it's
if
not
I
a free
can.
action to change shape. It's a bonus action. So, you're gonna have to give me a, let's call it a dex check to see if you aim it right and time it right.
All right.
Give me two then. One for aiming, one for timing.
One, and it's like those bad comedies where someone just hits the wall. It just slides down.
All right. Dex is going to be a 19.
Alright,
And
got
what
that
was the
aim right.
first one?
that's your aim.
Second one,
timing.
not 20 plus 4.
Hey! With a
Badass.
shattering crash, Belmar manages to time it perfectly, turning back into a dwarf just in time for his boots to strike the glass window, shattering the window and the shutters inside, rolling to the floor. I don't know what Badger's doing at that point. Is he following him in?
Did I hit him on
No,
the way
I'm
in?
bird.
I don't know. Are you changing back and waddling in and changing back, or are you?
Nope, I'm gonna hop in.
Raven just
All
hops
right.
in.
You are all greeted by the sight, not only of the shattered glass and broken shutters, but of a seemingly drunken, passed out, half-naked female elf on the bed.
Ooh.
Badger tells Belmar to flee quickly.
She seems undisturbed by your entrance.
Yeah, you're good.
Alright, so we're looking for hair. Right?
What color was Trevok's hair? I never got that in his character description.
Trevok was an old dwarf, so
Gray.
In black and gray.
shades of gray at this point.
I'm gonna hop over to the holes in the walls where the mice were and see if I can discern Trevok's hair.
Alright, give me a perception.
Perception is a 17.
Alright. Anything from you, Belmar?
My face kind of turns red as I awkwardly glance at this half-naked half-elf. And
Like,
between
hold on.
glances, I keep a look for any hair. I'm going to kind of just scour the room because I don't know where he was sleeping.
I feel like it's the Boondock Saints scene where he like touches the boob of the stripper, of the knocked out stripper.
Definitely different than what Wes would have done. Wes would have been like spreading cheeks, like I'm looking for hair.
So, what is your perception check?
Oh, perception. Gonna be 20, not natural.
Alright. Elmar, you are shocked by the sight that you recognize as blood next to the elf's form. You do not see any signs of hair, so you can see that the sheets partially cover up what appears to be a pretty extensive bloodstain. Badger! You do find what appears to be small, bristly, gray-black hairs.
I will pull them out on my beak. Put them down, give a squawk. Pick them back up. And hop towards them.
Towards who?
Towards Belmar.
Okay.
I'm going to quickly detect or cast Detect Poison and Disease in hopes of finding out if this half-elf is a vampire.
Okay. As you cast the spell, a thought occurs to you that you've broken the shutters and the glass, and the sun is streaming into the room, and seems to no ill effect. You get no reading of disease. You suspect death is present, though.
All right, without a further thought, I nod to Badger and turn back into a raven.
Alright, fuck it, I'm out.
I was gonna say, ghost the room with the dead woman.
I shift out and give last rites.
But you're not. How are you aware?
Okay, I'll make a perception check. And I failed. Yeah. Alright, so I with Trayvok's hair, I take off.
With the gray black hairs, you take off. Okay.
Yeah.
And I follow.
Okay. So in about 10 minutes, you will return to Amon's.
I drop the hair and then shift back into myself.
I also shift back into myself, and seeing that Badger gives him the hair, I ask him, how long will this take to prepare?
You are sure this is his hair?
Wait, hair? Guys, that's a public hotel room.
Yeah.
And you know there are rats.
Oh, yeah.
At this point, fuck it, because we've been going round and round in circles for forever.
You wish me to use this hair then? Or the quarterstaff? Or the mace? Or something else?
As a raven, do I have a good sense of smell?
No.
About
I mean, this is a better shot than the quarterstaff. I mean,
I'm gonna shift into a badger.
Okay.
I'm gonna smell the hair.
Smells like rat.
Oh,
No, I have keen sense of smell as badger.
Yeah, smells like a rat.
should we go back?
it's up to you guys. I mean, you looked once. I mean, you didn't find anything.
I don't know.
While you were away, I drew the circle and lighted the braziers. I need only the focus, and then I will need all of you to sit around the pyramid and focus on him. Whichever you wish to summon.
Procure the quarterstaff. I guess we'll just have to concentrate really hard.
Yep.
All right, I hand out the quarterstaff with two hands.
Alright, we shall make the attempt.
And we're all focusing on Trayvok.
He points for a seat for each of the three of you,
It's
forming a triangle.
it's good that Dave's also not here because this would absolutely lead to the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man.
Now focus as much as possible on your friend, Trayvok. That is who you wish to summon, yes?
Correct.
Focus on what he looks like, on what he sounds like, on how he acts, and what he did, who he was to you as a person. Focus as hard as you've ever focused before. If you fail, the spell may fail. If you succeed, the spell may still fail. You must focus. The components are lost as soon as we start to cast. You must focus. I cannot stress this enough.
Wait, the components are lost?
They're used as soon as the cast starts.
They'll be consumed. Belmar is feeling guilty already.
Well, it's pretty much between this quarterstaff that started me on my journey as a druid and Trayvok.
Stay Puft Marshmallow Man.
Tree Blossom.
All right. In the honor of preserving the balance, I'll make this sacrifice.
Places
I shift into a prayer, almost trance-like, praying to Malagi.
Please, do not focus on your deity. Focus on your friend. Do not wish to summon your god's avatar. He places the quarterstaff in the center of the square. Lights each brazier in turn, until the room starts to feel uncomfortably warm.
I shake it off and begin to think of Trayvok's goggles.
Now, focus and start to cast now. If you lose focus, you lose hope on this spell. He looks at each of you in the eye, waiting for an acknowledgement.
I nod.
I nod and shift back into my focus on his goggles.
Speak aloud that which you wish to happen here. He starts to mutter and chant, throwing various powders and stones into the braziers as he walks around the circle chanting.
Return Trayvok to us.
Be as specific as possible. And then he goes back to chanting.
Release him from the sword's hold and bring him back to us. Banish whatever possesses him.
You missing something?
Bring our companion home.
Brackus, please give me a wisdom check.
I tried to clean the bed off.
What's the modifier again? 17.
Alright. Betamar, tell us what you wish. Speak it aloud, as specific as possible. And he mutters, and you can see him throwing in various components, what you can only guess are great value into the braziers.
Penny.
Breathing deeply in somewhat of a monotone, I say, bring back Trayvok, the dwarf with the goggles, our dear companion.
Be specific.
Release Trayvok from the grasp of that dark entity, Trayvok the dwarf.
Make a wisdom check, please.
Okay.
Oh no, Adam, come back! Sorry, Dave, they didn't pick you.
Alright, that is going to be a 15.
Badger, speak your wish aloud.
Release Trayvok's soul from the unholy blades in which it captured, and bring him back to us in physical form with mental awareness.
Make a wisdom check, please.
$20.
Mom continues to speak, circling. Adam, give me a check. Come back.
He's back.
Give me a wisdom check, Adam.
Oh,
For
sorry.
Trayvok.
Wisdom for Trayvok. 20, not natural.
A flash of blinding light, and Trayvok stands naked in the circle.
Yes.
Give me a perception check, everybody.
15.
Natural 20.
Trayvon, you find yourself suddenly standing in what appears to be a large wooden room, surrounded by burning braziers, comfortably warm. You can feel the heat and sweat licking your body as you stand naked in what appears to be a triangle of your friend with a mom. Looks like everybody. Why did?
You said everybody.
Mike, what was your roll? Mike? Belmar?
Oh, my roll? That was a 15.
Alright, as everybody can see and hear, a muttered as a mom collapses. You can see flesh hanging loose upon his body, and you can see
Ooh.
it appears an almost black, almost necrotic flesh seems to spring up from his skin.
I want to knowledge arcana. Specifically, was that a necromancy spell?
Okay.
24.
You're pretty sure it's the stress of the spell he just cast.
I take one of the healing potions from my bag and feed it to him.
Okay, roll your heal.
8 again.
Well, the black necrotic flesh seems to dissipate under the potion. His flesh still seems to hang as if he's lost significant muscle mass.
Perception? Would another healing potion help?
Insight.
Insight. I believe that's the same thing, modifier-wise.
Maybe, I don't know. Might be different.
Perception. Insight is... Yes. 15.
Alright, you guess not. It looks as if his strength has been drained.
Assuming I can control myself, I am going to... Alright, you said he's just collapsed?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm going to try to pull him up, bring him to a seat, barring a seat being in the room, just a sitting position against the wall, a bit more restful than just like collapsed on the ground.
Alright, your last memory prior to this was being clutched in the grip with helm. FYI.
As I move him, I'll just say aloud, so, if you don't mind me asking, what happened?
You technically didn't make it out of that room. We kind of casted a spell to get you back, bud.
That at least explains the draft.
I look for a robe in the room.
The room is empty of robes.
Is there a tablecloth?
No.
I'm going full on old man at the gym here. Like, as soon as I get Imam to the side and propped up, I'm just like no shave, just like hands on hips, just like continuing conversation and whatnot.
I'm going to walk up to Trayvok, place a hand on his shoulder, and say, Trayvok, it's good to see you back. And then kind of eye him up and down and say, in your natural form. By the way, Balador has been dealt with.
And that's where Belmar gives him a reach around.
He's totally checking out, bro.
Is Imam conscious?
He does not appear to be, so he's breathing heavily.
Mom, you with us?
I'm going to inspect him on.
Did I get a response?
Yeah, you said barely a couple times.
Would a potion of bull's strength hurt? You got something lying around?
Which was not I don't have any on that.
Let him rest. We'll guard him tonight.
Do you have the components? Are you strong enough to tell me how to make one?
And he falls unconscious.
I tried. You're right, Badger. I guess that's the only course at this point.
So when I came into the chimney, I have an idea as to where he came from. So I'm going to scout. I'm going to move into the area where he came from, assuming it's his resting chambers.
Yep, you find a small, relatively basic cot and a small wardrobe tucked into an area barely larger than a closet.
I come back out, give a nod. Help me. Put him to sleep.
I give him a hand.
That's weird coming from a naked man.
Again, going full on old man at a gym.
Okay. Yeah, you carry him in to his very Spartan room. It's clear whatever money he has goes into the flash of the store, not into his personal living space.
Do I see this?
Yeah, everybody can see this.
Oh, man. You know, I'm glad you're back, Treyvok, but after seeing this, with the amount of money he just spent to bring you back, I mean, obviously you coming back is the greater good, but I still kind of feel bad.
This is what he chooses. Simple needs. Base necessities. He worries more about his craft.
The simple bare necessities. Forget about.
And as we get him up into the crate, or up into the cot, I'm going to pull out my blanket from my pack and lay it on him.
I'll find a way to make it up to him. Be it collecting an ingredient that he needs, or what. I can't put a price on being back.
Speaking of which, you should probably give him some hair or some blood or something. I'll explain later.
I cock an eye at you, just I'm gonna assume it's all related, so okay. I'm going to look around for I guess a towel or something at this point. Just something I can cover myself with.
He's got his wardrobe right there.
What's his wardrobe contain?
Are you opening it up?
Yes.
You see numerous robes, all seemingly identical to that which he's wearing.
What's your build, Adam?
Medium.
I'm talking like more specific. Like I'm a tiny dude, kind of lanky.
Stocky, slightly overweight old dwarf.
Yeah, that's essentially. Yeah, my clothes would be a rubber band on a pear. I do have traveling clothes. That's why. Anyways, continue.
What was a mom's stature?
Tall and thin.
Tall and thin.
Mm. I'm gonna offer my winter blanket and a rope to fasten it.
There we go. The scene that made me fall in love with Breaking Bad is going on. Gosh.
Bye bye, Tuco.
Oh yeah.
I nod in response to Belmar's offer, and fashion the blanket and rope into. I assume at this point it's going to be some manner of like toga-looking.
That's what it sounds like.
Yeah.
Alright, I want to do two things.
Cool.
Can I turn this
Firstly, I would like to go out to the front door and see if the warding spell is still up.
So you're going to the front door and doing what?
Knowledge Arcana?
Sure. Make a knowledge arcana check.
See if I can tell if there's a spell here and if it's still active. 17.
You see no sign of it, but you also haven't seen any sign of it being removed.
I attempt to open the door.
Give me a wisdom check and a dex check.
Wisdom's in at 20. What was the other one?
Dex.
Dex. Dex is a 18.
Alright. You feel your mind shutting down momentarily, and then you feel a jolt of electricity. Luckily, you manage to overcome the stillness of your mind, and you leap back before the bolt can zap you.
Talking to myself, silly. He's smart enough not to leave the door open. I go back to the room. So yeah, you guys can relax. I'm gonna stay by his side and read this book here.
Lawrence, what physical condition aside from naked did I come back in?
Perfect health, just naked, with nothing.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna start resting. I'll give a nod to Baracus and sit down next to a mum's bed. And just start resting.
Alright.
And I'll be right back.
I too am going to. Well, I'm gonna get a. I want to get a glass cup drinking container of water to hold by my side as I wait near Mom as he rests, just in case he wakes up and I can offer him something to drink.
Okay. You have no problem finding a small pitcher of water in a cup. In a clay cup.
Perfect.
Anybody else doing anything?
I'm going to be reading the burnt book out loud to Imam. Maybe he'll pick up on some stuff in his coma.
The burnt book. Is this Balador's burnt book?
I believe it was given to me by Balador, yes.
Mm.
As he's doing that, I believe Badger's still in the room, right?
Badger.
Yep.
So, turning my head towards you as we await Mom's hopeful return to form, we'll say, so Belmar says that Balador's been dealt with. How so? Is he dead now, or dead again?
He took the fastest route from the top of the keep to the bottom.
I suppose we're sure of it this time.
Do vampires fly? I look around the room. asking it in all seriousness.
They do, but I don't believe he did.
I was just thinking back to that first fight we had, where the blade plunged in and smoke and mirrors, and as it turns out, bad things happen.
Approximately 6 hours passes and Imam still is not awoken. Baracus. Some of the key concepts of the book finally sink home, and you feel your charisma increase by 2 points along with your maximum.
Cheese!
I'm attuning to the Mesa Disruption at this point.
Is there more left to the book?
No.
I am done. Nice.
I'm
That's 2
still.
points of charisma, and the maximum for you increases. So the maximum would have been 20. You can now, through ability score increases, increase it above 22. So just note that.
Am I awake yet? What was this book?
That was the burned book that he's been reading.
Belmar's book. You could always ask him. Not if you know of any significance of it at this point, besides the fact that he's been reading it.
All right, I look to Baracus and say, "What is that book anyway?"
Balador gave it to me before he turned. I didn't realize the significance of it, but and I start playing with Mage Hand. After completing reading it, I feel a little bit more powerful, with a slight grin. I am going to straighten knowledge to see if it is multi-use. Is it an HM or a TM, Lawrence?
How about you give me a knowledge arcana instead?
Oh, even better. 16 plus 7. 23.
You've heard of similar tomes such as this. They tend to lose their magic after one use, however, they regain them after about a centuries of rest.
Several hundred years, yeah.
What race are you, Belmar?
I am a dwarf, so I could use it one day. Or we could find like a time chamber.
Or we could lie about it and sell it to someone who's not a mom.
Trevok's an elf, though, right? Or half-elf.
Trevok's a hill dwarf.
Who was the... Oh, no, it was Dave that was the elf.
Well, you can always try to get Helm back. Hey, send me your character sheet platform, by the way. And then your new one whenever you're ready.
I'm not sure how much of a benefit is to you. Our power sources are completely different, but in about a century or so, this will be useful to you. Or anyone else that wants to use it.
As this goes on, I'm continuing upkeep like a mom has a fever or something, just like a cold cloth kind of stuff.
I actually kind of like lagged for a second. What was the end of that, Chris?
I give you the book saying it's going to be good to go in a century if you want to try to use it. I won't be alive then.
A surprised look on my face. I say, only a century? And I grab it, and give a nod of thanks, and put it in my bag. Would you like anything in return?
I mean, I've already reaped the benefits. You can buy me a pint later.
I smile and give a nod.
All right. You do anything? Will mom continue to sleep?
I'm going to investigate for a book of potion making.
You looking all over in one particular room, or
Every bookshelf. 18.
all right? You find a locked door behind which you recall was the room that a mom had gone into the night before. The other bookshelves you spy all seem to either be with locked case doors, or the books themselves appear to have locks on them.
Do any of the locked books pertain the subject I am inquiring?
Most of the titles appear to be worn and weathered away. You catch a few that may be related, but you can't quite tell based off of the limited script still legible.
Again, talking to myself like a psycho. I'll wait until things are dire. I'll put it back on the shelf and go back to sit down.
Anything? Anybody else?
After the 6-hour mark of no real response from a mom, I'm going to start muttering quiet prayers to Moradin for Imam's safekeeping and quick recovery and kind of thing.
I'm going to kneel down and begin praying. I'm going to reach for my original quarterstaff and sadly remember it's gone, and then continue praying to Sylvanas.
Oh, we lost our focus.
Yeah.
So sad, so sad.
Curious what would have been summoned if you guys used the hair.
Just a rat.
Just a rat
And
swarm.
the rat is brought back to life.
Or some rat Trevok hybrid, because we all thought of Trevok so hard.
You guys just spawn Hogger.
Trayvon comes back, but he's now a were-rat.
Is there any firewood by the chimney?
No, but the indigo flame continues to burn unceasingly, it seems. I feel bad for Dave, even though he hasn't responded to any of my prompts.
But I would feel bad for him, but that second point that you made removes all the bad feeling.
Like, he's literally sat here for over 3 hours and said, like, 10 words.
But he hasn't responded to any of your prompts.
I know, but...
So
yeah,
you can only feel so bad.
He's a warlock. He could be a mom's assistant and just come in.
Lawrence already said he has a good intro. Like,
Yeah.
Is it? Oh, I missed that completely.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is.
like, what is he
I have
supposed
the
to like?
messages here.
Slap the warlock out of him? Like,
But everybody's leaving as I'm about to talk.
They got bored when I tried to RP a little bit.
We'll wait for one of the other three to come back. Hey, look at that. That was great. Alright. As you sit idly waiting, you're pretty sure the sun is falling outside. And you see Imam's eyes crack open.
We all see this?
You're still here, my friends.
aye, back thanks to you, and you're still here as well. It's good to see.
Oh, I'm not going anywhere. Just needed rest. That spell is quite a drain.
I'm going to produce my water pouch and a ration of food.
I've already got the pitcher of water, so as soon as he cracks
Oh.
his eyes open, I'm gonna offer the clay cup.
I imagine I will be back up on my feet within the next couple of days. But the spell itself just drains the strength from one's body.
Could have warned us, bud. We were worried about you.
Oh, it is nothing. Just the drain of the spell. And I don't think it paid the higher price it could have. Taking the higher price it could have. Possible that this spell would have drained me permanently enough that I would not be able to ever cast that spell again. But that does not seem to be the case.
I solemnly nod. I can't thank you enough for recalling me from wherever it was that I existed at that time.
If you were truly brought into that weapon, my friend, you should be concerned. You may receive flashbacks of the time your soul was being tortured there.
Sweet, I'm an old dwarf with PTSD.
Yeah, pretty much.
Awesome. I nod and I thank you for the warning. Again, I cannot express my gratitude enough. You ever need something from me, you need merely to let me know.
Hey, Cuckles, Sir Dave, you should reach out.
Any day now.
So he unmutes and sits silently?
Oh, I said K.
I don't even know anymore, man.
Bravo! Alright, so
So I'm going to look to a mum and ask these defenses you put in place, will they keep you safe until you're up and active again?
Oh, surely. Nothing should
Alright.
be able to get through unless they try to burn the whole place. They have no reason to suspect that you're being sheltered here.
With that, I look to the party and say, we still have a lot we have to deal with. There's a ridiculous power that's been let out, and we need to take it down. We can't afford to stay here for more days. We need to go.
What if we were to seal it in? I want to bring that castle down and kill every fucker that's in there.
are the swords still inside?
Yes, as far as we know. It
With
could have
that
left, but
I'm going to smile and say, stone shape can really do a lot of damage to a stone castle.
what does that spell do?
It changes stone to whatever shape I want within such
Tell me
a
in character.
Oh,
Give me some immersion.
immersion.
Immerse me!
Witness me!
I can change the structure at will. Not of the whole castle, mind you, but possibly get rid of a support or two. And I'll grin.
We take out a key element. That could really bring the walls down.
An entity that powerful, we're only holding it for a while, but I'd assume that we'd seal it in for a bit. Maybe bring an army. Or at least a small battalion. But we would kill every vampire in there.
Gesturing to my makeshift toga. Addressing other concerns, I will be of no use until I remedy this somehow.
I smile. I kind of go up and place a hand on your shoulder and say, "You may be of more use than you thought," and hand the bow out to him. The oath bow.
Oh, Belmar's totally gay for Trevor. That's awesome.
Okay, so oath bow.
About time we had another love pair in the group. Now we have a love triangle. We're playing your love games with me.
I can kind of ignore most of that information as it's gear.
At that, I give a nod to Trevok. My coin is yours. I know you'll pay it back.
Imam holds up a small amulet. Use this wave before the door on your way in and out, and it should deactivate and reset the ward temporarily if you need to go out.
To him, what if I shapeshift?
What did you shift?
Would I need to use the amulet?
Oh yes, the ward will trigger now. I believe I've covered all the possible entrances and exits. It will trigger on any planet, undead or living. You will notice I have no rats. There is a reason for that.
How many amulets do you have? Just the one?
Just the one. I can deactivate them personally, but I will likely be laid up for another couple of days. But if you need to go out in the city, I wish you to be safe in my residence. This is the way to do it.
Mike, can you type out what the oath bow does for me?
Yeah, it's gonna be a little.
The quickest route is just the Guru Oath Bow 5th edition.
That's
Yeah.
fine. I can do that too. I just didn't know if Mike had it handy.
Yeah, I can copy and paste it, but it has commands and such.
Okay. I got it then. On it.
I
Thank you.
posted it.
Alright? What are we doing?
So, any arguments with this plan? My train of thought is bring the tower down, seal and or kill any and all vampires in that keep. We somehow coerce Leo to come. I don't know who this Leo guy is, but I mean, he has an army, and this is a problem. If there's any other better ideas, I'm all ears.
You're ruining my immersion with your mic bullshit.
Is my mic cutting in and out?
Yeah, you were kind of
You're doing
deep in a bit.
That was a mess.
If this Leo character is strong enough to broker peace between the orcs, he's worth having on our side.
Wait a minute, did we not broker a truce with the orcs to help us? Or were they not willing to?
It was an exchange of information, and they seem pretty...
That.
Well, not an exchange of information, but rather a transaction, an act for information.
I mean, perhaps we too could get the orcs to rally with us for it.
I think the orcs worry about the orcs. I don't think they have the capacity to understand the greater good here.
Well, in that case, that's why I mentioned this Leo fella. But who knows?
Our other option is to see Trial and maybe get pointed in a holy direction.
Give me a perception check, everybody.
This sucks because I don't have my eyes, so now my perception's garbage. Damn you, Lawrence! Damn you, Dave!
Yeah, Dave's one right there.
Fuck. Man, I lost all the good shit.
Badger, Dravok, and Baracus. You hear a knocking sound at the door.
How much of a knock? Like a hard knock, a soft knock?
Like a knock, knock, knock.
There's no like
People,
no, yeah, there's no way to see out, right?
there's a small sliding thing now that you look at it.
Assuming the ward will protect me, I will open the peephole.
You see nobody.
Look down.
I look down.
You see what looks to be a small halfling holding a basket full of something white and bone-like. Hurry up and open the door!
I close the peephole. Go to a mom. There's a halfling at the door?
I don't know.
I go back to the peephole. Who you?
Imam buys vampire teeth. Let me in before they find out I'm here. I don't know where that accent came from.
I was gonna say.
That was your mom.
Yeah, that was absolutely Imam. That was my bad. But that's what he said.
I open the door. Wait, Mom. Wait, Amulet, please.
Open the goddamn door!
Amulet, please.
Yeah, he gives you the amulet.
Who has the amulet?
I don't know,
Okay.
but somebody gives you the amulet. You have the amulet.
I open the door and stand there, not explicitly inviting him in.
Basket full of clearly vampire fangs. Enter Dave's character, whoever it is. We're going to end the session now.
Only walked in on his own. He's not a vampire.
What?
We're good.
What an asshole! All right, well, it's a good thing that I said I had to like transcribe my character again because now I can just get rid of all that inventory I no longer have.
Hey! Look at that, it made your life easier.
Yeah, easier. No, now I need to fucking gear up. In a town under siege by vampires, it's gonna be super simple.
Well, you've already bankrupted the one magical vendor.
Yep.
Just Will Ferrell. We're going straight again.
What was that?
Dude, if you think that my first thought wasn't grab a stick and rock this toga to the best of my abilities.